Welcome back to the ArdePiertje Critical Ops podcast. I'm here with Twist.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Glad
Twist.
to be here.
And yeah, for sure. I mean, you're here because for one of our main reasons, and that's to talk about Circuit. I mean, Circuit just popped through the third season, and yeah, I thought it would be nice to have you as a guest since you'll also be casting the European side together with A-Master, which we will talk about later on. Well, let's just go about the introduction. You go ahead, talk about yourself. I think most people know who you are, so maybe add some extra things that people might not know. Just go for it. Introduce yourself.
Alright, man. Yeah, so I'm Twist, as many of you guys know me, from the Critical Ops channel Twist, where I mostly upload rank gameplay. You know, it's been like 4 years since I did anything else. I pretty much gained some views, gained some subs, and then I was like, hey, why would I need to edit videos and put in a lot of work, like doing crazy edits, when I can just go, what's going on, everyone? It's Twist here, and just, you know, cut it down. It doesn't take that much time, and people like it. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I do on my channel. I've been playing Critical Ops for, like, I think 4 years now. Yeah, I started, like, back in, I think, 2007, summer of 2017, and I kind of just started, like, with YouTube as well, because it was fun. And then, you know, I started getting some cash money, baby. And I was like, damn, you know, maybe I should continue. Maybe I should put some more work into this because it's definitely, I mean, people like it. You know, I'm getting something out of it. It's fun for me. So that's what I've been doing for kind of the past few years on the YouTube scene, just playing Critical Ops, commentating over it, uploading. And yeah, recently, I think like 6 months ago, I kind of got into casting because the Critical Ops developers were like, yo, Twist, how about you cast? Why don't you cast? We need some casters. Like, you're pretty good at commentating. Why don't you try it out? And I tried it out and I actually really liked it. So that's kind of why we're here today. I mean, half of it is that we're both going to cast Circuit. You're going to cast the Asian side. I'm going to cast the European side. And, well, you know, we want to just go over some topics relating Critical Ops, especially Critical Ops competitive scene. And kind of see, you know, where we agree, where we disagree, what's new, what's old, just stuff like that.
Yeah, for real, for sure. And just as you explained, like the competitive side mostly as well. But one thing that I wanted to also talk about is the new patches, the new updates, or however you want to call them, the new things that they've added recently, patch notes. And I told you about this, like map change. You were like, wait, what do you mean map changes? Well, basically they fixed like a lot of like bugs on certain maps. They also, I think you also noticed that they removed port from the ranked pool because there was some crazy bug. Personally, I've not really been paying that much attention, but I could imagine there was like a good reason for that. But yeah, a lot of people were kind of shocked by it because I don't think a lot of people actually knew about this bug or this certain bug on port. Where I think it was something to do with wallbang, and after that it was just shut down. So what are your thoughts on that? Like mainly like just a map just disappearing, because I think we had the same thing before happening to another map a while back. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember actually.
Yeah, I think it was actually I think it was port that it happened to first, and then they removed it from the map pool. I mean, I think it's
now they removed it again. Wait, what? You mean that they removed it again?
I'm quite no, I don't know, like I'm quite sure that the first time they removed the map it was port. Like I'm you know, yeah. I would bet my money on it, yeah. So I mean, I think it's good. It's definitely good that, you know, there's something broken that they take it out, but I'm not quite sure. I think there's like a threshold, because like some bugs, you know, they're bugs, but they're not really as important as where you need to remove a whole map. But they removed legacy now, which is I don't know really why. I don't have the specific bug why, but yeah, I definitely think that it's good to do that, you know, just to kind of take it out, fix it, and then you can put the map in back, and people can actually play it and enjoy it. But yeah, I also think that like a lot of people dislike playing Legacy, so that's kind of a one-up for many people. Like I checked the replies on Twitter where Critical Ops tweeted out that they're removing it, and I saw some people were like, yes, finally, please don't bring it back and stuff. So that was funny. But yeah, regarding the map updates, it seems like all they did is really fix stuff, which is good, you know. There's normally like two types of updates for games. One is where they add stuff, and then another type of update is where they kind of fix stuff. And in this one, it definitely looks like they're fixing a lot of stuff, like, you know, the death spots in Bureau. It's not the only place where you can just kind of die randomly. Like I know on Plaza, there are certain cars that you can jump off in certain angles, where you just go oof and you basically die. So it's good that good that they're like finally fixing that stuff, because some of those death spots have been in the game for years. So definitely good to see that getting fixed.
That is true, and I'm kind of looking at the article as I'm listening to you right now. The main reason, like here, they're also going to address something else next to, of course, this bug found on port. At least they're going to add it back in the next update, 1.27.0, in the patch. But they're also doing something else, which I just noticed. I actually didn't plan to talk about this, but it looks like they'll also be addressing what they call an exploit. For people that are basically farming wins to get skins. Because for example, when you reach Spec Ops or whatever level you reach, you get the highest reward, but you just have to get more wins. People just demote to the lowest rank and then just go back up again to get those rewards easily. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh man,
I
definitely know what you're saying, man. I was like, I didn't play Critical Ops. I was AFK on Critical Ops for like a week or two because I didn't, just open the game at all. Had other stuff going on, and then I was like, all right, great. Today seems like a good day to kind of go play Critical Ops. I went on search a rank game, and I got a rank game where two of my teammates were AFK from the first round. And they basically said, "Yeah, sorry guys, we're just demoting. Please don't be angry." And obviously you can like record it, you can report it, they will get the ban, but it's definitely very annoying. And I feel like there's another problem with these. I don't even know if it's people demoting, but there's this thing going around where people ghost. Which is basically that there's like let's say there's
there's a party on the same server and they search at the same time, so one of them like they basically make sure that they lose and that the other ones win, and they try to like do that at the same time. I feel like there should be a mixed way of like participating in a ranked match, like so you can't really, the chance of you getting or going against yourself is very low, so it would like take longer, but it would be safe. That would be pretty cool if they added something like that.
I feel like the player base needs to like get bigger for that to happen, because now it's like, especially if you're like a special ops / elite ops, like there's just pretty much like the amount of players searching the game is, I would guess, like around 10 to 20. There's maybe like 2 games getting found in like 5-minute intervals. So it's like quite easy for people to, I'll just explain this maybe to people who don't know what ghosting is. Like basically, as you said, there's like, let's say there's 6 guys in a voice call. 5 of them are in one party. Those are the 5 guys that are going to win. And then there's another guy in the voice call who's also searching. And whenever they like find a game, they all like, they check out that the 5 guys in the party have found a game at the same time as the one guy who's going to get, who's going to basically ghost, is what it's called. And then they just go in the game, and the one guy who's like, not in the party, he's just like, oh yeah, so 2 of my teammates are going A, 2 of my teammates are going B, they're doing this, they're rotating, like he's coming from there. And it's like, first of all, you have to play a 4v5 the whole game, because, that one guy is just staying spawn, or kind of going around the map, seeing where, he's basically not helping at all. And then you also have to deal with the fact that the opponents pretty much have like radar light. So yeah, it's definitely not much fun. So it's good that they're addressing that, and I mean the people who demote on purpose. But I feel like it's going to take some more creativity, and just it's going to be way harder to fix the ghosting stuff. Because as you said, if you find a rank game at the same time, if it's possible to do that a lot, then it's quite hard to kind of do anything about it.
That is true, and yeah, I feel like that's kind of a dead spot. I guess it kind of like they're just having fun. It kind of ruins the fun for the other 4, which is kind of unfortunate. Which would be cool. Like I think in general, like what they could maybe do. I mean, they're gonna address it, so I'm assuming they have some sort of a solution that would help this out. The only thing I could think of is making sure that people that try to search for a game cannot connect to the same server, because right now you have a lot of control over what server you go to. I feel like server selection is still a mess in this game. Personally, I feel like that's still a mess. Like, you have all these servers. Sometimes you start up the game and you're still in Asian region, and you're like, dude, what am I doing in Asia? I'm supposed to be in EU. Like, there's no way you can, like, tap on it on your home screen. Like, a lot of games just have Europe, Asia, and they have all these servers, but I feel like there should be some kind of waiting list. Every single time someone starts up the game, they're basically selected onto another server. So the chance of being able to ghost is way lower, because you're just going to go on EU1, EU2, EU3, EU4 basically. And if they have all these servers, basically, they just add like the first person that opens up the game goes to EU1, second person that opens up the game goes in EU2. So you have like different servers, but you can't specifically tap on them and have them work in such a way that everyone that is located in EU has the best connection, the most optimized connection, and at the same time isn't gonna connect at the same time as someone else that's gonna start up the game. And I feel like they could do the same thing like this, but just with ranked. And as you said before, it's difficult because the player base is not as big, especially not higher up. Like I think up till Master, it's pretty thick. But if you go to Elite, Spec Ops, Elite Ops, it's getting pretty thin. But I don't think that's just C Ops. I feel like League of Legends, CS:GO, Rainbow, like a lot of games, there aren't that many players that are spending 8 hours a day playing this game nonstop and participating in Circuit. You know that yourself as well, Twist. There isn't going to be that many people doing that. So yeah, I do feel like that's one of the only options you can kind of use. And as you mentioned before, the player base is not that big, and it's definitely going to impact everyone that's above Spec Ops. And maybe they could just do it for the lower ranks, and when they reset a season and everyone is like put back in their seats, it could kind of like fix the mess and kind of prevent it from happening in general.
Yeah, I mean, it's like what you said would fix it, but the thing is, like, I think it would take like a lot of coding and a lot of actually, actual planning on how to do it.
It would be worth it.
Yeah, well, that's true, but there's a lot of things
that
I feel like there's a lot of things that we both would agree would be worth it for critical loss, but they just haven't happened yet. So I guess we can hope that this one will kind of change soon. Something will be done about it.
I mean, the thing is, like, they can't focus on just one thing. Like, the moment they put 100% of their effort into this, then competitive falls apart and their anti-cheat falls apart because there's no one working on that. So I feel like it's at the same time difficult to like just put all your energy into that one thing. But if they could like put it on their checklist, like that would be nice. I mean, it would be a cool feature in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it doesn't happen like it has only happened to me like maybe once or twice, or people ghost, but I also don't play like as much as I used to, nowadays. Like, so I guess it's like bigger, the more you play, the more ghosting the more people who ghost you get. But I feel like there's always going to be like some kind of a problem, it's almost impossible for there to be like no problems where you can like search, let's say 100 rank games in a row and there won't be like some type of bug being abused or a hacker or something. Cause like, like a year, maybe 2 years, even 3 years ago, the biggest problem was like hackers, you just went in a rank game. There was this guy whose name was like legit player 123 and he would just like headshot everyone through the wall as the round started. So, I mean, it's good that at least like stuff like that is fixed. Like, I'd rather play.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather play with someone who's ghosting than someone who's like literally like impossible to take him down. But yeah, I feel like there's always going to be some kind of bug. And yeah, honestly, as I said, like ghosting hasn't been that much of a problem for me. More like people demoting, I guess. Yeah, the guys that I played against were like, yeah, we're just demoting Tyron, and I was like, all right, well, good for you. Unfortunately, I have to play. And then I literally, I don't advise this, because this is, I guess, against the terms of service or whatever, but I was like just mad and I understood we're not going to win a 3v5. So I just went AFK and I got like a week ban. And then, I just didn't play for another week because I was like, well, I'm not going to play. Like the game literally does not want me to play. Like literally, like what can I do? I've
had that a couple of times as well, but that's not because I was in game. I didn't even get a chance to search a rank match. I was streaming after one game. I had a full party. We tried to search. It didn't work. I restarted my device. It worked. And then we searched. Someone didn't accept. And then it stopped working again. And I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm playing Minecraft. Like, I legit just started up a stream. I tried playing Minecraft. I swear, Twist. If the game bugs you, just don't play. Just stop playing. Stop giving it chances. Wait another week, and then you'll be able to play for a bit, and then you'll get screwed over again. Honestly, like that's just C-Ops, man. I don't know. It's just C-Ops how it works, man.
I feel like with C-Ops, like there's no other game that has made me rage as much as C-Ops, but there's also no other game that like I've enjoyed playing as much as C-Ops. So I have like the worst.
True.
I have like the worst toxic love-hate relationship with C-Ops. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, one of the main reasons I play this game is because of the community, of course. People follow me. Like, over time, I had made a lot of friends. A lot of people know me and just like supporting me. So that's what kind of keeps me here. I mean, honestly, if I didn't know anyone here, I would probably like on the edge of leaving the game. Like, I'm not even kidding. But Basically, like the devs, like the amount of times like they respond to everything, they just, you know, they're very open, and it's like, you know, everyone. It's like you live in a village, not in a city where like everyone's
That's true.
trying to mind, or like you're in your own village, you're with your own homies, you know, your same old clan hopping tricks, and you're like, oh, there you go, that guy's fucking, oh well, I mean, hopping to another clan, and there you go, oh, that's happening again, oh well, just got another hacker, boys, let's go. Like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of part of the game. It kind of keeps me here, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of keeps
there's
me,
like
it's fun.
there's like renowned hackers even, you know. I remember there was this guy like Shu or whatever was his name. He had like 20 different accounts getting banned like every week or something, but people will always interact like, oh, that's just, you know, that's just the old hacker Shu, you know, that's just him.
Oh, my
so
old boy,
like,
my
like
old boy
people,
doing his job.
yeah, so it's like people even know the hackers. I mean, that's how the village works, you know.
It's fun though. I guess it's kind of cool. Like, if this game would be huge, it would kind of destroy all of those little things that we have in this game. I guess it kind of makes me want to stay here even longer. I don't know. It's fun. I don't want to like screw over. Like, if someone were to come to me and be like, oh, you want to like cast a standoff 2 game, you get like 10 times the amount, bro, just do it. And they're like, I don't know, I could do it, but I'm not leaving this game. Like, yeah, I'll ask you, I'll do that price times 5. Honestly, that game is like, I just don't like the other games. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, I don't like these other games, and I'm not gonna force myself to cast or do other stuff for those other games. Like Wild Drift and all, like, it's just not the same. It's not the same. So I would just increase my prices, and of course not sign any contracts for longer periods, because I just don't want to screw over COPs. It's such a nice thing to have, like something that you've built up over years. Like, it's just fun. You can't just let it go. I mean, in my opinion. I mean, if you only care about making money, then sure, go ahead, just dip out like some other people did. And you know, they're making money right now. I'm not gonna lie. They have a lot more success than they had before, but they don't have like the same fan base. But they don't have like the same fan base, the same thing that kind of made them in the beginning. Like, they kind of like lose their nostalgic, like their OGs. They kind of lose all of that. I mean, they don't lose it, but they kind of like lose it for while they're gone. Like, if they come back, then they regain it, of course. But yeah, I've seen so many people, like, for example, I think Joker. I think you remember him from like a while back, bro. I used to rewatch those tournaments from ESL, man. Those things were fun. I used to watch them with, I don't know if my boy's watching right now, but Mosey, that's his name. I mean, you probably don't know him, but he's a friend of mine. I haven't really spoken to him in a while. He's doing like college and stuff right now, but he still follows me on Twitter and replies sometimes, so that's cool. But this guy and I used to watch every single stream and just analyze everything and talk about it and stuff. It was fun. It was fun. Good times. And it's still fun till this day. Of course, it's not the same. It's not the same Nova versus Gangstars or Hammers, but it's still like 80% of what it used to be. And I feel like they could even reach that peak and go even beyond this. Because, I mean, adding Asia, increasing prize pools, there's a lot of things I'm hyped for. A lot of things I'm like waiting for it to just happen, you know?
Yeah, same, man. I've been waiting for 4 years, so it's like, I mean,
hey, yo, 2 years ago was still fun. Like, don't.
Yeah. No, I'm just like being mean to Critical Ops here. I agree, but yeah, I mean, it's the same for me. Like, I've been in this. Like, I used to play a different game before Critical Ops, and I had like 5K subs before I switched to Critical Ops. And like, it was fun, but I only played that game. It was Nebulous, if any of you guys remember that piece of yeah, okay, it was like basically, you know, Agario. So it was basically so it was basically like Agario for mobile. I know, sounds extremely fun. But I played that game for like 2 years, and I mean, it was fun. Also, there was like a very nice community, same as in Critical Ops. But that game kind of just died. So I was like, all right, well, I gotta play something else. And then I was like, yeah, let's do Critical Ops. And now it's like, I feel like I've been like so involved in the Critical Ops scene for like so long that yes, I could leave, but like I would just have to kind of start over. Wherever I go, and I mean, it's not bad to do that, but it would just take like a lot of work, and right now I'm just not like focusing that. Like, I can't spend 5 hours every day making videos on this new game and then just trying to make friends and just trying to explore and stuff like that. So
trying to make friends, that sounds very sad. Trying to make
do you want to be my friend? I have 180k YouTube sub, please be my friend. Yeah,
please. Explain. How do you record the game? I'll
give you a shout out if you're friends with me.
Can you be my graphic designer?
Bro,
Oh,
I can't tell you how many times I've gotten like graphic designers who want to like
and then I'm just sitting there, bro. I'm not a graphic designer. What are you talking about? You're talking mad stuff, like.
Bro, I had like people be in my DMs like, "Yo, Twist, can you make me a thumbnail?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Why don't I just come to your house and just do all the cleaning as well? You know, since we're just gonna ask for free work from me. Like, literally, like first of all, even if I was a graphic designer, that would make more sense. But like, just randomly asking people, "Yo, Twist, can you you're kind of good with editing. Like, can you edit this video for me, Twist?" I'm like, no. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude.
I'm not gonna spend 4 hours. I'm not gonna spend 4 hours editing, rendering, uploading on my own internet to your channel. Like, I'm not doing all of that. I mean, you could be like, oh, 4 hours, 3 hours, but like, you have to factor in your thumbnail, everything, your preparation, comments, publishing, like all that time in total is at least 4 hours. And, yeah, just basically putting all of that into one person just because they ask it. Oh, I'm your fan. Why you do this? You ignore me. You hate me.
Yeah, and it's like it's definitely not the older fan base that does that, and it's like you don't want to be rude because, you know, like, to that person, like, even if he wants from you is like unreasonable to that person, like, he will still be just like sad or, you know, feel let down. So you always kind of have to maneuver between like being like saying how it is and like just completely offending someone, which is also not fun, you know. So that's I know.
Oh.
Twist complaining about being a YouTuber, literally first world problems, but yeah, it is how it is.
True. I mean, okay, well, anyways, we talked about the update and we just quickly went over about fanboys and just I don't know, the wrong ones. Not you guys are awesome, but there are some interesting types. There are some interesting types.
Just don't ask for free stuff. That's all I can say. Like, I never asked for free
you
stuff
already messed up. You already messed up.
Well,
You already messed
fair
up.
enough,
You're
fair
gonna
enough.
get 10 tags. You're gonna get 10 tags when this video goes up.
I'm gonna get exposed. I know. Well, I feel like I'm kind of being hypocritical as well because I'm asking people to like my video, which is kind of asking for free stuff. But we'll just.
But
I'll just
it takes
close
1
my eyes
second,
for
not
that
4
one.
hours.
That's true.
Bro, I do
but
it automatically. I automatically like videos. If I watch them and I watch them for longer than 5 minutes, I enjoy them, I just like them. If I don't like them, I dislike them. If I don't know what to think of it, I just like them. Like, I always support the video I watch because I feel like, you know, that person deserves it. May spend his time making this video for me. Might as well just like it. It's not that much effort. You just do it automatically. A lot of people are like, why do you like every video? Like, doesn't matter. Just support the guy that you're watching. Like, why not? But yeah, some people are very, very like OCD about that. Like, I can only like it if I like it by this amount, and if it's above an 8 out of 10, and otherwise I can't like it. It's just not in my system. And then it goes into this playlist.
I'm like that though. I'm like that though.
Oh,
Like,
you really are.
like,
You
I'm
really
really.
are.
I mean, I'm not like OCD about it, but I'm like I have to actually like the video. Like, I actually have to find it better than, you know, 90% of the other stuff that I watched that day.
So every video
'cause
that has Twist in his name. So if I make 10 videos with Twist in the title, you'll just like them for me.
No, but you know what?
Thanks
You
a
know
lot.
why that is? You know why that is? Because like I actually go back on my liked videos and like actually like rewatch them. So it's like it's more about like making a playlist, I guess. Not really a playlist, but yeah, basically so I can go through my liked videos and be like, oh, I want to like, oh, this was nice. Oh, this video also was nice. Oh, let me just rewatch that. So yeah. That's how we do.
Yeah,
be.
true,
Anyways, I derailed you. I think you wanted to talk about some other stuff.
Yeah. No, this was cool. This is calm. Let me see. So, some other stuff. The circuit format. Let's talk about that. I mean, that's the next thing we're supposed to talk about, right? From all the things, talk about upcoming updates. Opinion about the game so far. Oh, we forgot about that. All right, let's talk about the game. So, how are you feeling, Twist? You starting up the game and thinking, let's play some Sea Ops, or is it like, I have to deal with this, deal with that. Oh my god, like this again. Like, are there some things that frustrate you right now?
Honestly, like, as I said, I just don't have in general as much time to just, you know, play games all day. So
Same.
I don't really play Critical Ops that much anymore. Like, I haven't actually uploaded for like a month. So it's like I haven't actually like I definitely haven't been active. I've definitely been getting rusty the past few months. But yeah, I mean, Critical Ops is, I feel like they're like definitely on the right path as of like the last year, maybe year and a half, because there used to be like there was this period, and I've told this to devs as well. There was this period where like for a year or a year and a half, basically everything that they focused on was just making more skins. And I mean, I get it, okay, you gotta cash, you gotta get those racks up, get those stacks up, but at the same time, true. It's like it felt like they just didn't actually care about what the community thinks. It was more like
which was not true actually. Which was not true.
It wasn't true, but it was how it felt like. Yeah, but like now, honestly, like for the last, as I said, like year and a half, like there's been really many great kind of user interface, just user experience overall, just updates for the
new update videos, the new update videos, circuit, more support for like a community program. When community tournaments mess up, like IFT, they get removed. So there's a bit more, they're working on being a bit more strict here and there and stuff. So yeah, that stuff is really nice. Oh, I accidentally left the Discord call. This is
that happened.
Oh, yeah, no, I was just looking through some stuff because as I'm talking, I'm looking through other things, making sure I say everything correctly. All right, so yeah, that is true. As we said before, that is the case in this scenario. I think we both think like there's been a lot of progression. I never really hated the game. There were some people that were like really like just bashing the game on like non-stop SFVs. Why C-Ops is dying and we're moving to COD Mobile. This game fell off. We're playing COD now. Oh, this game fell off. Everyone's gonna move over to area F2, and then people start grinding the game. Oops, Rainbow just sued it. Oopsie. That happened, and there goes all your effort. And then you're back to C-Ops for the millionth time, and then you realize how great C-Ops actually is in terms of just keeping you at it. I don't know, man. I feel like other games are just too large. Is that weird for me to say too large?
No, for me it's always been like Critical Ops, honestly, in my opinion, has the best mechanics. Like for my personal liking, I just like how Critical Ops works. I like the movement, I like the aiming, I just like Critical Ops just feels like the most solid kind of game in that sense. So that's why I keep playing it. Like I tried when COD Mobile came out, I was also trying to jump on
I just felt like it felt bad. It felt really bad. And C-Ops, there are some minuscule things that I'm like, oh, you could just give us the option to switch servers at the home screen. Why do I have to go all the way? Like there are these things where I'm sitting there like, why? Who thought of this? But they'll get it sorted. They'll fix it. But in general, yes, like mechanically, like as you said, like you boot up the game, you're playing it. It's no fluffy muffy. It's no like 10 million things that you have to click on, go to like shops and other shops and this event and that event. It's so cluttery. It's such a mess. And C-Ops is just straight to the point. We got the pass. We got some rank rewards. You got that. You got this. Play.
Yeah,
simple.
I feel like all those games made by like Chinese, like Tencent and stuff, like they're very microtransaction focused. Where Critical Ops, I mean, all mobile games are like very microtransaction focused, but like Critical Ops isn't like kind of in your face that much about it. It's not like literally. I remember when you open like COD Mobile, it was like you open it and then you get like 3 screens like, hey asshole, buy this. Hey, buy this, do this. Like, dude, it was just like straight in your face. Like, just you gotta buy this. Oh, did you know there's a sale going on? No, you gotta click X to actually like do anything else. So I mean, yeah, it's. I feel like I mean, Critical Ops is also, as I said, like about that about those skins and all that. But I feel like COD Mobile is just way more in your face about it, and I kind of dislike it.
Same, I don't like it, and it's not just COD Mobile. It's like any other game, honestly.
Like PUBG Mobile.
It's just. Yeah, true as well. I mean, I enjoyed that game for a bit, and then I just was like, oh, it's getting too cluttery, and I hate it. I just hate it. Anyways, back to the other topic we wanted to talk about. Circuit. Let's get into it. Circuit.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be quite interesting. Circuit Season 3. Let's talk about the format. So, what they're basically gonna have the same thing like they normally have. Like they have this whole system with the qualifiers, 1 qualifier for each main tournament, 128 teams max per qualifier. Signups are open to everyone in Circuit Discord servers, and you have like elimination bracket 5v5. And on the main tournament you have 16 teams. And the ones that are qualified, and then you have the semifinals, which are streamed, finals that are streamed, and then you have the main tournament done, and those people will receive like some kind of points, and like the top 4 will advance. So circuit leaderboard top 4 will advance. I don't know what they mean by that. Do they mean like as in top 4 of main tournament 1 and top 4 of main tournament 2 will go to
Yes.
the final tournament with. That makes more sense. So that's how it works. All right, now that makes more sense. All right. Okay, that's cool. That's calm. So yeah, in a weird way, it's kind of. I feel like it's kind of a little cluttery. It's not cluttery, like to the point where I would say, okay, it's not. I don't like to have this way. But it's good. It's good. It's a good format. But I've been keeping this for a while, like this point system. And do they even have a loser bracket?
I don't think they have in main tournaments, but then they have in the final. I think, yeah.
Yeah, in the final they do, I think.
Yeah. So they have only in finals.
Like the main tournament, you get like a first, second, and third to 8th. So like everyone gets rewards. So it's like if you even get to the main tournament, if you're even qualified, 5th to 8th place gets 1,400 credits, but basically a free critical pass. That's how you can see it. But yeah, first place. I mean, we saw a lot of people like talking about like prize pool, not increasing as much as they hope. I feel like they're going to increase it over time. Like, they're definitely not going to decrease it. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think I've ever seen... I mean, there might have been some tournaments, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense to give, like, a 10K, 100K, 50K. Like, people don't do that. They do 10K, 50K, 100K, right?
Yeah, I mean, as long as it
Over
increases
time.
more than the inflation, it's good. But it's like,
true.
Inflation is really going up right now. So we'll see. They will have to increase it by some amount for it to like not actually go down.
Yeah, true. I mean, so far they have Geyser. They have Geyser at the moment, and I feel like if they have more sponsors, I'm assuming they're working on this. Like, it's not like they're blind on this level. Like, they know what they're doing. And I'm just hoping to see more sponsors do. Like, I mean, huge sponsors might not like invest that much, but if you have a bunch of little bits, I think eventually you'll just get like a huge prize pool. And I think that would be sick to hit like 10K for every person that wins. Like 10K, Twist. Imagine 10K for every player. Like, for a lot of like tournaments, that sounds like almost nothing, but for COPs, that would be a huge leap forward. In like, there's a lot of room to grow, don't you think? Like.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, like like there's a difference if you're like 25 years old and you get 10K, or if you're like the average age of a Critical Ops competitive player, which is I would guess, but it's probably
16,
like 16
18.
or 15. Yeah, so like if you get 10K at that age, it's like way more like it's just way more valuable, I guess, than if you get it like when you have to pay for a car, for your apartment and all that. So yeah, I
feel like organizations would I feel like an organization would like overall just get more attracted by it. I think as it increases, they will just show on the news. Like, organizers are looking for a lot of tournaments with like certain prize pools, and like if you like hit a point where you like exceed a certain limit, newer ones will just see it on their page, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I feel like for now, like Circuit is just trying to kind of perfect having the tournaments, and then they can add the prizes later on, because you don't want to have like this huge prize pool, but then the tournament in itself, the casting and the the live stream and everything else just sucks. So you kind of I feel like they're trying to kind of create a really good product and a really good and just create valuable and good entertainment, and then once that's done, they can focus more on the prizes and stuff, because then it's actually quality content, so people want to watch it, and that kind of grows organically that way.
True. I hope they don't run out of design colors, because they've already used 3 different colors so far.
Have they?
Like, it says season 3. Every season they change the color a bit, like, of the whole design. Like, I don't know, when do tournaments like
oh yeah, we're gonna run out of colors.
Oh no. Yeah, I always like, for example, same thing with Clash of Clans. You have like town halls, and they're not future proofing their town halls. They're just changing it drastically out of nowhere. I don't know why they're doing that. It's weird. I don't know what Supercell's doing. But that's a whole different topic. Moving forward, so that's basically how we will roll. 2K per team. So that will basically be given. There's also like this disclaimer here. Money prizes are divided equally to all players in team's roster. Other prizes are rewarded individually to each player in the team's roster. So yeah. It won't be 2K per person, but it would be like for 5 people, it would be 2,000 divided by 5, which is $400, which is a you could see that as an opportunity to get another iPad or just save up. I mean, it kind of sounds weird. Like you spend hours and hours every day and you get like 400. You have to think about it. You get, of course, 3,000 credits, 20 event cases, a champion skin, which is rare. It will grow in rarity over time. You will basically build up like some kind of a profile for yourself. So there's more than just the money. But yeah, I think over time, like they would. Yeah.
I feel like at the end of the day, like especially the older you grow, you just care about the money more and more. Like not that you're greedy or whatever. It's just like money matters, and
you need it.
That's kind of
need it.
Yeah, and you need it. So and you can't like, especially when you're a kid, like a teenager, let's say, not a kid, but like when you're not like, I don't know, when you're in your teenage years, you can just like spend 8 hours every day playing, and it doesn't really impact your financial situation or anything, because you're like that. Just your parents take care of that. But like once you actually get out of school, have to start actually working and doing stuff, it's not like you can't just play for 8 hours every day and then just get like $400, because you will literally live on the street then and probably get your iPad stolen while you're sleeping. So I mean, you kind of have to actually make money, and it's kind of hard to balance both making money and practicing a lot. I mean, not 8 hours, like I'm exaggerating, but like practicing a lot every day to kind of stay at that competitive level.
That is true. I mean, I haven't really played that much for like, I think a couple of months now, and I'm already feeling like I'm pretty bad. I'm like, diamonds are equally as me, like not with their like brain, but I'm talking about accuracy. Like if there's something that falls off, it's your accuracy and kind of your map knowledge, or what you're kind of like your automated like your crosshair placement, your just overall that kind of like movement. But in general, like my game sense and stuff is still there. So when I'm spectating people and I'm seeing them doing weird things, but their accuracy is good, I'm like, bro, this guy sucks. What am I doing here? Then I play, and these people are actually more accurate than me. And I used to be in Spec Ops in the first season, so yeah, something went wrong. Something went off. I fell off.
It's the same for me. Like I feel like gets like what disappears the quickest out of your skills is kind of pre-aim and movement with pre-aim, because like if you play a lot, you just know where stuff is, and but pre-aim, I guess it's the same thing kind of, but pre-aim, like basically true. you just don't know where stuff is, like behind walls, so like you kind of peek with your crosshair a bit off, and then you have to flick, and you're like, oh well, I can't really flick as well because like I haven't played for a while, so it's like it just kind of falls off. And what you said about accuracy, I feel like Critical Ops is like, I hate aim assist. Like I can't tell you how much I hate aim assist, because it really, really, really diminishes kind of the skill cap, and it like really shrinks the worst players. Like the distance between the kind of noobs and the pros is much smaller if there's aim assist involved, because like
if they remove aim assist, I'm gonna suck though. But the thing is, I don't know why I can aim. Like, without aim assist, I can aim. Like, I can switch and check angles and stuff, and flick. But when I'm shooting, that's when I'm, like, relying on aim assist to do its thing, when I'm shooting. Because I flick to that person, but then it does the job for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of like same. But, yeah, I agree. But well, I don't know about you, but like when I played a lot, like I pretty much reached the top of like my, I wouldn't say like my aim was like aimbot, but I had like very, very, very good aim. And I feel like if aim assist wasn't the thing, then I could have like continued to improve further and get like and get like actually better aim. But now it's like you can just be like, you can literally start playing the game today, not know anything about it. And if you have, first of all, if you have an iPad, if you have like a big screen 13-inch iPad, and you just crank that aim assist up to 100 and play for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, like you will have master level aim. I feel like if you look at CSGO, you can play for like years, literally years, and like your aim is not going to be even close to perfect, even close to the pro level. And also like if you don't play for a while, it's going to fall off, because like the way you aim in CSGO is like way more, especially how you control your recoil in CSGO, it's way harder to perfect it. So I feel like it shouldn't be a thing where you can literally like, I can actually bet on this, that I could like just give an iPad to some kid with fast reaction time and just tell him, okay, just play this game for a month, and he will have like literally master / special ops level aim. Like even if you play team deathmatches, there's many times where like I peek an angle and I get almost instinct, or not even like headshotted, but I just get like shot so quickly before I can shoot the guy, and then I check his profile and he has like, you know, just 200 kills in. So I feel like aim assist is kind of helping too much. I do get that it's like it definitely helps the phone players more, and you know there's a huge community on phone, so it makes sense that it's there. And also the devs are not going to remove it, because I complained about this to the devs and they were like, well,
they should, you know, they should
not everyone not everyone can be as good as you, Twist. And I was like, okay, well, that's kind of that's not what I meant, but yeah, I feel like I had this idea for the devs, which is kind of what I talked about with them about the aim assist, is that they should like decrease the aim assist, but only in ranked. So basically, and in my opinion, all pro tournaments should be 0 aim assist, but let's not like even get into that. But basically how it would work in ranked is if you are, let's say, silver, you have 100% aim assist. If you reach gold, your aim assist in ranked gets decreased to 80. So like that would make it so that when you like actually progress in ranks, it gets harder and harder to aim, and it also like takes for you longer to actually like reach those top ranks and stay in them, because you know if you're like not good without playing without aim assist, and you kind of you're in special ops, like you're gonna drop quite quickly because you're just not getting frags. So like my idea was like basically with each rank you gain, you like remove the aim assist by 10 or 15%. So like probably elite ops would be like 0% aim assist, or maybe 10% aim assist. Like special ops would be like 25, and you know so on down the list. And
I think at that point you should just remove it from ranked and make it optional for diffuse, for casual and stuff.
I feel like in casual it should be
give it as it like I wouldn't do it per rank. That's kind of cluttery. That's a little bit of a mess. I wouldn't do that. What I would do is if you really want to like implement a system where people could use aim assist and people couldn't, just give them the option to use it, but disable it in ranked. So like when you want to go to want to be on a casual level, you're able to play the game. But if you want to actually get competitive, you have to turn it off and learn your way. I think that's easier.
That's true.
I wouldn't go as far as doing that. That's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine. I'm gonna stick to my idea. I do like it. I feel like it's like sure what you're saying also would work, but then like the people who play Diffuse, they would play Diffuse or Team Deathmatch with like 100% aim assist, and then they're like for the first time in their lives, all right, let's try out this rank thing, and they just go in rank, and basically all of them are like just much worse. So I feel like with my idea,
well, they could get a prompt. No, you could get like the option. You know when they showed like the room info, like 5v5, guns allowed, coalition breach, 2 minutes. They could add like no aim assist to that game mode, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like that's true. I feel like just with my idea, that would work. Like with my idea, it would be more of a kind of gradual change. So like it would take longer to progress, but
it's weird because it's not just aim. You have to keep in mind, as I said before, my game sense and everything is there. I mean, I've casted like community tournaments for a year. I know what people do and don't, but it's just my accuracy is so bad. So I know what I'm doing, and then the part comes when you like go with your crosshair on the player. That's what I feel. That's what I feel like. And I feel like, as you said before, like the whole aim progress thing, I don't hate the idea. It's just too cluttery. And I feel like that kind of like destroys a lot of like it kind of makes it difficult to understand what you're doing. A lot of players that don't have a lot of sense on this, as us, it would just probably be like 10% of the community, 5% of the community that would know, and then the other 95%, 90% would just be like, what is this? What am I doing? Why is it? Like, it would just mess up your muscle memory.
True.
It would mess up it's muscle memory, and you're gonna mess with muscle memory, you will mess everything up. So I would say no gradual change. I feel like that idea is just too weird, and then you derank, and then your muscle memory is like all over the place, and you have to force yourself to play with 100 aims. Like I feel like it's better if you want to implement something like this, like what you just mentioned. I think it's better if they just are not allowing it in ranked. Simple, just playing, not allowing. And when you create like when you host a room, you can tap on an option that enables or disables aim assist.
Yeah, I feel like that should definitely be added. I don't know if it would mess with your muscle memory though, because like I play with
it would.
I play with
no. It's
go ahead.
It's like okay. So the thing is, it wouldn't mess with it, but the moment you have to hold the crosshair on the player and you have that recoil control, that's the part where you mess up. And when you flick to a player when you see him, also would kind of mess up. I mean, I'm used to, of course, checking quarters. Like, I'm not that accurate with the crosshair, of course, but if I played a little bit for a week or two, I would, put the crosshair in the right position. When there's a player, you have to kind of move your crosshair in his direction. It will go very weird, like in a different way. And you're kind of used to it doing it by itself, and you're just doing it too rash towards the player. So I feel like that's also a little bit of muscle memory that just is there when you're actually seeing a player and you want to move towards it with the crosshair. So I feel like that little part is muscle memory, but all the other things, as you previously mentioned, I don't get bothered by it. But the moment I try to aim on someone, it's horrible. It's already bad, Twist. It's already bad. If I try to do it without, it's horrible. My crosshair placement, my movement.
Desperate. Like
oh yeah, it's bad though. It's bad.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like there's definitely like ways how to go go about this. Like your idea is also pretty good, but I feel like they should at least do something with the aim assist, because I feel like now it's just too much. It's just too, especially if you're an iPad, as I said, like yes, it does help like phone players more, but if you're an iPad, like you're already basically aim god. Like this is a thing, like if you buy an iPad, like you're just better in the game, especially at aiming and recoil control. So like I feel like at least for iPads or something, they should like remove the...
I wouldn't say you're better. I would just say it's the same thing as refresh rate. It gives you an advantage, but it's how you use it that will help you out.
I don't know. I feel like when I played on phone, like controlling recoil was so much harder than on iPad. Like I bought my first iPad, and like I would just go in a team deathmatch and I would get like twice as many kills, and like I was like, damn, like controlling recoil when you're on an iPad is like so much easier. Aiming maybe not as much, but like I don't know why, just like recoil control is way easier on iPad.
But then you have to factor in personal preference, because I do know some people that play on phone and have a better experience. So I think it all comes to personal preference at the end. Like some people even hate having higher refresh rates. Like a lot of pro like gamers, they play on 60 hertz and they perform just as well, if not better sometimes, than pros that play on 144 hertz or better PCs. Like again,
that's
at the end of the day, the games.
That's impossible.
No. Have you watched? No. Have you watched?
Have you watched?
Have you watched? Do you know Linus Tech Tips? They've made a video about the best of the best, like people that are pretty known for being well at games. They picked up 60 hertz players, 144, first person, 144 players, 60 plays, and they checked if there was a difference in performance. And they saw that the people that were playing on 60 hertz were used to the way that players appear on the screen. So when you have someone on 144 that goes to 60, he will play like worse. If you go put someone from 60 to 144, it will also be worse. When you put them next to each other, it will be the same.
I feel like the 60 FPS players, like initially they would like dip a bit in their skill, but like it would return, like would start going up, and it would like go past the point where they were at 60. Because like it's literally like the way like I don't like I haven't watched the Linus Tech Tips video. Like I assume that it's true what you're saying, but I feel like it's literally like giving someone faster legs and then saying he's just running at the same speed as the guy with like the slower legs.
No, but like 30 FPS. Yeah, 30 FPS is bad. I agree. 30 FPS is
so where's the line?
60, but I feel like 60 is a solid place to be at, and the higher you go from 60 onwards, it makes it look smoother. It makes it look fancy. Oh, look, I can see him zero. But like you have to factor in human response time and the amount of like the refresh rate you see on the screen, because human response time 200 milliseconds. How fast do you think those frames are appearing on your screen? Like, do you know how fast that is? Like, the difference is minuscule. Maybe, yes, it is a minuscule advantage, but in the general world where everyone has different response times, different play styles, different way of holding the keyboard, different things they pay attention to, I feel like it's almost like air resistance when you're running. It's there. If you remove the air resistance, it's like, oh, woohoo, I'm going 0. this times faster. Yes, if you're on a free fall, then if you have no air resistance, you will continue to exponentially like grow your velocity. But if you have air resistance, when you're walking or running, it's just not really much of a big deal.
I guess it is preference then, because like for me, I'm just like really stuck up on my point.
If you're used if you're used to
but
the air resistance, you can move with it. You can move with the air resistance, right? But if you're not used to it, if you're always used to walking inside a room or have some kind of suit and walk inside a room where there's no air or nothing to block you or like resist you apart from gravity pulling you down, I feel like then yes, if you were to go back, you would be like, oh, this is horrible. But when you're used to air resistance and you know how to move through it and still be accurate, I don't think there's a big deal. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the kind of the point I have.
Yeah,
we're on 50 minutes by the way, and we're talking to 20.
We're almost in the half. Yeah. Like I'll just leave it at this. When I switched from my 60 FPS iPad to 120 FPS, and I switched from my 60 FPS computer monitor to 144, like the difference was huge, and I got like instantly better. So I guess it's just preference for me, maybe, but like
you just prefer to walk without air resistance, I guess.
But like the difference, like this is why I'm like so stuck up on this point, because like for me, the difference was huge and instant. So maybe it works differently for other people, but like I instantly got
it better. Does.
Anyways, you're gonna cast for Asia, and Asia is actually the first time it's getting added to circuits. So you want to talk about that? Kind of explain what's going on, what's in the works.
You really want to get straight to the point, huh? Okay. So
yeah.
There's still this. I know. I also want to talk about that because there's this very nice. They talked about how good I am in like this text. So I just want to like boost my ego with that. We'll get on that. We'll get on that in a bit. I'm messing around, of course, for all the 12-year-olds that have no idea that I'm joking right now. Nowadays, you have to say that. It's so annoying. You're on Twitter, bro. I don't know if you've seen it. Like you read like a Twitter post of like some popular individual, and it's like you fell off. You're bad. Ratio.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't pay attention to it. I just say what I think and don't apologize.
I look at it and I think, wow, these people are so useless. All the comments are useless and they're wasting their time. Go work or something. Yeah, okay. Jokes aside, okay. So we went over the prize pool. We went over the update, etc. We talked about the changes, introduction, everything. So let's get to the addition of Asia.
Yes, sir.
I think a lot of people were talking about South Africa and Africa being added. Let me tell you one thing. That community is so small. I think that's like, in total, it's like 100 people there just chilling.
Just 100.
100
extra small village.
Oh, yo, that's a violation right there. But no, I get what you mean by that. You can say it's like a small, very small village. And I think they actually had servers, but it was just like there was just one guy online. Like that, but it was too small to just like, it's not worth spending money on those servers to run them. Like it's just not from a business side. But moving to Asia, I'm happy they added them because first of all, I feel like it's kind of underrated, and I feel like it's Asia got hurt a lot, and they're still alive even though they've been. Oh, when Reloaded hit, I don't know how they're still alive. Yeah, they're still alive. You know that twist. Like they got destroyed by Reloaded, and now they're still alive. They're even, in my opinion, more alive than NA right now in some scenarios. No offense to NA, but I think it's impressive. Like I feel like they deserve to be in circuit, honestly. Like
yeah, for sure. I feel like Asia was always. I feel like we talked about this like off recording, but like Asia was always like a huge part of the Critical Ops community before Reloaded. Like they had many teams that were good, like especially CSPG for those OGs who remember that. Like they had like huge community, so like yeah, so like it doesn't surprise me, I guess, as much that there's still people playing, because like I don't know, Critical Ops is just this game that you play and you kind of it's hard. It takes you hostage and then you can't leave, so it's it's good that Asia's back. Let's just finish with that.
Sure. I do agree with you on that one. And mostly, I mean, I remember my highest watched like community stream that I used to do. I used to stream on my own channel. Like nowadays, they ask you to do it on their own channel. Still on my channel, it depends on per tournament and what they like, how much they give you in return. For example, like if you do it on your own channel, you get less. They pay you less because you're basically getting promotion for your own channel. But putting that aside, I actually used to stream for, I think it was the IFT World Championship when they didn't scam teams and actually paid them, I was IFT X-Rain, I think, World Champion.
That sounds nice.
Bro, they messed up. I don't know what they did. They paid me after 9 months. but they haven't paid the teams. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, the whole discussion, I already put it to a rest. I don't know what hammers and stuff we're gonna do about it, but yeah, they just messed up. But that's a whole other story that happened like a while back, and I don't think you have any idea what happened with it. But yeah,
No.
when IFT used to actually rule a bit more, I had this community stream that I was doing, or this community tournament that was casting alone, and it was CSPG versus. Oh, bro. Intricate X? No, it was another clan. But I kid you not. 800 concurrent viewers. My man, I hit 800 non-stop. Like, that's crazy. That's insane. Like, I've never hit that on any EU stream. Like, anyone. Like, of course, the EU streams get watched more in total. But for Asia, like, their fan base is insane. It's insane. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I'm expecting Circuit on Asia to do well, if not maybe better than EU. Maybe. Like, I know this could be completely wrong due to Reloaded and maybe some teams falling off and some people maybe not being interested as much in Asia as compared to EU. But I feel like Asia has a chance to build itself again. And I think maybe over time, it might get better than EU.
Yeah, I definitely think like eventually over time. I don't think like this circuit is gonna happen, but definitely Asia has some huge potential if it is fully back in the game.
I heard some.
If they don't release like Critical Ops Reloaded 2 and like mess it up again.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna do that again. I mean, the people that wanted to do Reloaded messed up their investment, so free money, I guess. But so at the end, I think it's a good thing for as a business standpoint. But then again, yeah, I do feel bad for the boys, and there was a lot of discussion about that. I think even more than we had about the view model changing. Oh, people, even I was pissed, but they fixed it. They explained it. We already mentioned that in another podcast. Go watch that one, or read the articles on the website. It will make sense as to why they did it. But yeah, let's head over to the Asian brackets. I'll also send them over to Discord so you can see what I'm talking about. It's this one. And did you get it? No, you didn't, because
nope.
This is annoying. Control V, Control C, Control V. Come on, this is not supposed to be hard. Copy image, paste. Why is it so difficult? Okay, I'll do the old classic way of downloading stuff.
I can just check it myself on Compact Esports, I think.
Oh, yeah, okay. You go to the brackets and you can just click on the image and it will cover. Okay, so we're basically going to talk about the brackets now. Let me just double check here. All right, so the first brackets was for... the first brackets are for Asia. I just hit my mic there. I'm sorry, everyone. I don't know. I just hit my mic. But Asia. So, starting off, I think you already know CSPG. I think they changed their name to. In this case, I think they changed their name to. Let's see if I can find it. I think it was No Mercy. I think that's their name right now. So if you want to know who's like CSPG, I guess that's them. I can see some names that pop off, Everything or Nothing. I guess they disbanded, came back, disbanded, came back. They're very unstable. I don't know what's going on with that.
I mean, so many teams in Critical Ops are unstable, so that kind of makes sense, you know?
Yeah, I wish they were more stable. That would be a lot more fun. You would be like, oh, it's that guy from this clan. But then now you have to be like, oh, it's that guy from this clan and that clan. And I have no clue anymore.
And also that clan and five of these other clans. And yeah, he's only been in the competitive scene for 5 months, but, you know, he's had 7 clans. So that's something.
Yeah, loyalty is something that a lot of players lack nowadays. It's unfortunate.
I'd say it's more about like just the lack of maturity, not loyalty. At least like when I used to play
loyalty and maturity.
It was.
I think.
I feel like
maturity is.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
I think
let's leave it at both. All right.
Let's leave it at both. But yeah, No Mercy. We got After Midnight. I don't actually remember casting a match for them, so I don't really know. Aqueous.
Aqueous, yes, something.
Asquith, what? Asquith, what?
No. Let's move on.
Oh, they're gonna be so sad to hear this. But hey, I also see a lot of like FFs and a lot of disqualifications. Like, what's going on with people disqualified and being forfeited? Like, guys, come on, like stop, just at least participate. Like, even though you have a feeling you might lose completely, like at least give it a shot. Stop being such a, I don't know.
You can't swear on here. You wanted to say
it's more disappointing to forfeit. Like when people see that you forfeit a match, they basically, this clan basically became too much of a wuss to actually accept the fight. Like, come on, don't. Like it's kind of a bad image. But maybe there's like some people actually have a reason for forfeiting. Like they only have like one player, so what's the point? But yeah, some people just forfeit because we have to play against the good clan. Never mind. Like, dude, you have to build up experience.
Yo. I just noticed something. Check out the logo of the clan commander. Do you see their logo? Like the golden one?
Yeah, what's with it?
They literally straight up stole it from a CSGO team called I Buy Power. Let me throw it in. Like just type in Google I Buy Power.
I Buy Power. I Buy Power. I Buy Power.
I Buy Power.
I Buy Power. CSGO. I Buy Power. Wow, they actually stole it.
It's a complete ripoff. They didn't even.
Oh, that makes me so that's so disappointing.
Critical ops in a nutshell, bro.
They copied I Buy Powers, their tiger or a wolf looking. Wow.
Bro, that sticker, there's like, I don't know if you know, there's like stickers in CSGO, and like that I Buy Power sticker costs like $50,000 because it's very rare. So like they copied like a very...
Oh my god.
Yeah, but like, alright, let's move on.
You know what, at this point I don't even want to think. I just want to move on. Excodron, Evil Genius says, Atheno actually got disqualified. That's a rip, because I remember casting a match with Atheno. They're pretty good. Legacy got knocked out. I mean, they had one match where they won, but Scion, I don't know this clan, and IGX, no clue. I'm assuming there are going to be players that I know, but not clans, because everyone disbands every 2 seconds. Okay, so that's Asia. Moving over to EU. I mean, Hierarchy FF'd against the Rain. I mean, there are a lot of people that just blatantly FF. I don't know why they would do it, because I feel like them just FFing or instantly having the mindset they're going to lose against Rain is what mostly causes them to lose.
Maturity,
Honestly,
my friend. That's the word that you're looking for.
Maturity. It's so unfortunate, though. Hey, the third version of Exclusive is back after this. They've been disbanding for a million times. Let's go. They're back again. Same old COP, same old village. But yeah, I can see. I'm happy to see some new names though, like some new clans. So I don't know if that's like a good sign. Team 404. I haven't seen a lot from them, and they just came back. So good sign. I'm hyped. You know, I'm pretty curious about how Team 404 is gonna like.
They lost though. That's
yeah,
they lost. Problem.
Yeah.
So I guess they didn't perform well. Yeah. But I mean, at least
they did win. They did win. I think they won Lock and Load, didn't they? Yeah, they won Lock and Load. How did they mess up?
Oh well. Yeah, I feel like who is Vigorous? I've never heard of this. You
have never heard of Vigorous?
No, because I've literally like off the critical ops competitive scene, so I'm really stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's a little too harsh. Don't be so harsh.
No, that is. I'm just saying the truth, man. That's how it is. I'm like really.
You're just being real. You're just being real.
My critical ops competitive IQ right now is like just clinically disabled. So yeah, it's
yeah,
how it is.
Clinically disabled. It's all right. But yeah, I look at Team 404. I instantly went to the talking of like, oh, they actually performed well, and then I look at the score. Oh, that hurts. I mean, Vigorous is a good clan. No, don't get me wrong. Vigorous is a pretty good clan. I think they are actually one of those clans that actually can play against Rain. You know, like those clans. So I think they're doing well. Like overall, this could have been worse. They could have FF'd, like some people do. So that's a good sign. But there are some new names. So Sky to Fly. It's an old clan. I actually used to. I think they are basically the same as what was this team called? Oh, I'm actually gonna search it up. Yeah, I used to, a war.
Too Easy 4. Too
Easy 4 could be that. Yeah.
No, I'm just guessing because that's like another Russian clan. So
let me see. I have the names right here. It's called Everything or Nothing Exclusive Victorious Empire. Yeah, Victorious Empire. They had it like a different name, and then they had Vemp versus Veil. I don't know, Veil Gaming or Veil Esports. Oh, but this stuff is from 26th of July. It's like a year ago. So I don't know. They went through a whole mess of changing, but I guess Sky to Fly is back, which is cool. Exclusive. I don't know if that's like the team with Cheeseman and stuff. I'm assuming not, because Exclusive is like a completely different team right now. If I'm going to be honest, like I think it's a completely different team. But they won by EZR disqualifying, so they're playing against Monarchy. But what I noticed, like Rain, Monarchy, Ruthless, Vigorous, and Valorous are all very good teams, and I think that those are the teams that I would really like pay attention to. Team 404 as well. Luma just FFs and loses every single time they reach the round of 16. I don't know why they get into these situations, but well, that happened. I mean, I don't know why that happens to them, but I hope they're doing all right. I mean, every single time I'm like, oh, Team Luma, underdogs, they're gonna do it this time. Then I look at the brackets and they lost. Or they FF'd. Anyways, if one of Team Luma can hear me, please. You guys can do better. Don't give up. Don't give up. Always here to support you. Better luck next time. I mean, it's cool to see them try, though. You have a lot of people that just give up and disband, but Luma's still chilling here. So big up to my boys at Luma. Don't really know them that well, but I respect the grind. I respect the grind. But yeah, overall, I guess that's EU. Is there anything else you would like to say about EU? Like some things that are noticing?
I guess we could have went over predictions for Asia as well. But honestly, as I said, my IQ in competitive is not the highest team wise right now. But I would guess either Rain or exclusive. I would say from the first quarterfinal 2 brackets, I would say exclusive and Rain will be in semis. And then from the other one...
You don't think Monarchy is going to win? You don't know Monarchy?
No, because, see, this is why I shouldn't make predictions. But, yeah, I would say, semis will be Rain. I'd say semis will be Rain.
So, exclusive is basically... Exclusive is like the Wish version of what they first were, at least as far as I'm concerned. I haven't checked their team in 4 months.
The AliExpress exclusive?
Yeah, basically another team that picked up the tag because they disbanded and they deleted their Discord server because they lost 1 game. I know.
Oh, great. That's
maturity.
Maturity.
Maturity. Oh, bro, I can't wait till the day where at least a clan server. That's why I have so much respect for Rain and maybe even Valorous as well. They stopped for a bit, but that was I know why they stopped. And there's if you have a good reason for it and you don't completely delete your clan, you still have the same clan but you just disband for the meantime, I'm cool with that, as long as you're not swapping teams every second, because then it's just not the same team anymore. Let's be honest. I think Ruthless has also been having a very stable one. We've seen Volgren in last season, we've seen him in this season, Tipee, Baines as well. A lot of Ruthless seems to stabilize a bit. We can't say everyone is perfectly stable. I don't think anything is perfectly stable. We can give compliments to the teams that are stable. I'm assuming Luma is still stable, Rain's still stable, Sky to Fly is a little bit of an but I think the same team, so kind of stable. Monarchy, they've been here for quite a couple of months, I think, kind of active. So I would say they're stable as well. Exclusive, no clue. Ruthless, Vigorous, stable. Valorous, stable. So I think Intensify and Exclusive and Sky to Fly-ish are a little bit of a... I don't know what's up with them. I don't have that much information. And you are, as you said before, -5 disability. You have no idea what you're talking about. I have a little bit of an idea, and you have no idea.
This is why I'm qualified to be a caster, everyone. This is why.
Yeah. This is why you're a caster. Yeah. It's all right. Don't worry. We're gonna cast some games. Keep check the scores, and you kind of see who's better and who's doing better and who's doing not so better.
I mean, I think this is a good segue into the casters, because that's also something we wanted to talk about. Kind of just
but we have 2 more brackets we gotta talk about. You know?
Oh, we're going over the. Oh, okay. My bad. I thought we were just gonna do the ones that we were casting for.
Oh, you were just gonna skip over regions just like that, Twist? What's wrong with you, man? How can you be like that?
I mean,
I don't know about South. I'm gonna be honest with you, South America. South America? No, hold on. Hold on. South America.
Yeah.
4 teams FF'd.
Great.
4 teams FF'd.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know. I thought that would be a funny thing, but the other things I have no clue. Good luck, South America. Anyways, North America.
Yeah.
3 teams FF'd, bro. Come on. What's up with people FFing? Come on, give it a shot. At least get some subs. I mean, maybe they just couldn't. I don't know, man. It's difficult sometimes. It really is. But Evil Vision, I'm used to seeing them doing well. Sorry, my eyes are not doing well. Oh, actually, I was supposed to talk about my eyes. Oh, screw it. I'll do it in the community post or something. Nordicos. Is that correct? Nordicos?
Bro, I have a less idea than you do. But let's see. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah.
No,
that's
correct.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
I nailed it, guys. Easy, boys. I nailed it. Anyways, Let's continue. Nordica, so I don't really know that team, but they did well. Vintage team won, so I guess I don't know. It's gonna be a cool match between those because they both completely obliterated their team. The opponents like 2-2-0, 2-2-0. Maybe they didn't obliterate it. It could also be 13-12. You know, close matches. I don't know. CSP Saints. I mean CSPG. We're kind of used to. They're good. I don't know how Blackout's gonna perform. Don't really know them that well. The other ones, I have no clue. I don't know where Hammers is. Did they ditch Seops?
I mean, you're still looking at South America, right? So they normally play on.
No. I'm looking at I'm dumb. Never mind. But yeah,
we're both clinically disabled, but it's fine. That's why we're casting. That's why we're casting.
That's why we're casting. Exactly. You know how we doing.
People thought you have to be extraordinarily good to cast. No, you have to be extraordinarily stupid, and then you those are like, hey, let's pick up this guy. He sounds.
Wait, wait. Then I was looking at the wrong one. South America doesn't have 4 teams that FF'd. That was NA.
Yes. Exactly. It's good that you're catching up.
Yo, NA, what's going on? What's going on with NA? Why do they have 4 teams that FF?
But check out like the third bracket and the round of 16. There's like inquisitive and inquisitive casuals, and the casual is just forfeited to the main team. It's like what?
That makes so much more sense.
But
that
no,
makes so much
it doesn't.
Sense.
First of all, it doesn't make sense that they're like matched. Like, I don't know if it's like on random who's gonna play who in the round of 16, but it's really unlucky if it is on random because like there's like
because I'm assuming they wouldn't want to see each other in the finals if they want to like sweat this one out.
Well, maybe not even the finals, but at least the quarters. But it's like just straight up you're gonna play against your casuals, and the casuals are like, nope, we know the main team, we're gonna lose. We play dinners, so let's just play.
I think it could be good training and just FF. Well, whatever. Anyways, Saint 2 Angels moved on, and then you have Underestimated, pretty good team. Team Phoenix. No, I don't know. Where did Hammers go? Hammers is completely gone. Just diminished. Okay, no,
they were in
NA,
it for
that
the
was
cash.
NA.
Yep.
Nice NA. Yeah, they in it to win it, and then if they were in it for the cash, why are they not participating in NA? Because they increased prize pools. Whatever, people know what they're doing. I'm not gonna talk that much. Like these whatever. Casters, yay, twists! You can be happy now. We're talking about you and me and
damn
others.
What you wanna say about me? Go ahead. I mean, I really.
Here we go. You're bad. You're pretty bad. I hate you. I hope you don't know.
Likewise, man. Likewise.
Honestly. Likewise, really? You want to say that again? No.
You want to fight? No, you want to 1v1 me in Critical Ops, bitch.
1v1 in Critical Ops casting? 1v1 casting right now? 1v1 who can speak fast, huh? No.
All right, go ahead.
No. We're calm. But I think Twist and I, actually, fun fact, we cast together for Klaxon, I think, once.
Yep,
Klaxon tournament?
It was good. It felt quite natural. I mean, it was also like it wasn't the first time that I cast, so it was kind of more into it. But yeah, it was good. I feel like as long as like there's one guy who's more analytical and the other one who's more like, oh wow, oh my god, he got 3K. It's just a good combo because
because otherwise you have one guy saying otherwise you have one guy saying, oh nice, oh good job. Okay, cool. You have wow. And then he analyzes well. And then you have one guy that goes, like, a lot of people most of the time prefer to have, like, if they have to choose one of the two, of course. I still like to have a second one because most of the time, like, okay, I'm going off track. I'm going off track right now. But going back to my point, like, they like to have someone that's, like, very play-by-play. And then the moment that the guy with the play-by-play has to talk about analytics, he's like, so I just spoke about every single player, just saw every single kill, every single frag. I paid attention to everything. And now I have to talk about guns. Okay, so yeah, he bought that. He bought this. Seems cool. I think this guy's going to win. But the guy that's like analytical is just going to be silent the whole time and sometimes talk when the game's like boring to like talk a lot about. I'm pretty good about talking the whole time. But yeah, it's like it is very difficult when there's like 2 teams just stationary, just waiting, when they're playing for picks. That's when it's nice to have the analytical guy. And also when you're, of course, when you're buying weapons, when you're when the round ended and stuff, like you need to have that combo of two casters. It's difficult on distance, and the only thing that I hate about this is the delay. like the delay between each other. Like like I'm gonna be silent, and then you're gonna talk, and then it's gonna take like a second or two, and then you start talking. It feels like an area where no one's talking. I get annoyed by it. I don't know if other people get annoyed by it, but I guess that's personal preference. I just sense it, like the silence, and then I'm like, it's too silent. It's too silent. Someone has to say something. Say something. You know. I don't know what you think about it, Twist, but I would like to hear your opinion on that, because like it's kind of a thing, like talking with each other on that distance and not being in like the same studio in the same place. Because you're in the same place, you can hear each other. You can, like, the moment someone's silent, you can instantly snap in. But with Discord or whatever you're using, it takes some time.
Yeah, I feel like I had this like kind of similar problem when I first started streaming Critical Ops a lot. So I was like I was just like constantly talking. Like I was literally like I was playing the game and I couldn't even sound because like I was just talking all the time. So it's like obviously harder to like sound. And then with time, like I rewatched my streams and I was like, damn, Twist, like shut up, just like don't talk as much as you're talking. And I feel like it's like it's way, like the problem was way bigger in your head than it actually is, because at least for me, I feel like it's good that there's sometimes some silent breaks, as long as it's not like, you know, awkward when there's
5
like,
secon's.
Yeah, there's
5 seconds.
Like either 5 seconds or like there's this break and then like both
Action.
casters want to like say something at the same time, or they're like, well, anyways, guys, like, you know, as long as it's not awkward, I feel like it's not bad to, like, you know, take some silent breaks, just kind of let it cool down. Because I also feel like with casting, like, the faster and the more you talk, the more kind of amped up the stream is, and the kind of it feels like there's more action just because like you're talking, you're like blah blah blah. So I feel like it's also a good way to kind of
you're talking like blah blah blah.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So I feel like that's my favorite way to talk, just blah blah blah. Yeah, so I feel like it's like it's not like bad to kind of come up for air and just like, you know, let there be the silent breaks. At least that's what kind of understood with like times, you know, streaming and casting and stuff.
I do agree with you on that. I'm not gonna lie, I do agree. I feel like when I'm talking, like the same thing, we're like talking with each other right now. I feel like we're overlapping each other nicely because we don't know how to have those dead spots. The moment we're gonna re-listen this podcast, like rewatch this podcast, we're gonna be like, wow, we talk so much.
Yeah, and we're also gonna be like, damn, like we're both gonna be like, damn, I should not have like interrupted him as much, because it's like it just feels way more natural when you're in the moment. But like, see, like you saying it's like fine, but then like when we re-listen to it, it's like, damn, are they really? He was like talking over Twist, when in reality it like didn't feel like that at all. You know,
no,
it's more. I feel like it's more of like in the moment versus after you rewatch it. Like there's always been a huge difference, at least for me. Like what I think, like especially when I'm streaming, like the things that I think on the stream, the things that I think that matter or don't matter, when I'm rewatching it, I kind of see it from a more kind of distant perspective. Like, you know, I kind of see it from the side, and I'm like, damn, like that didn't matter at all. Like this thing actually mattered. So I feel like it's a huge difference between like what you think when you're streaming or casting and what people actually like kind of pick up on.
Yeah, you said it. You said it in a better way than I could have done. I think that was a pretty nice explanation. I agree with that. But yeah, so that's basically, I guess, both of our perspective on just casting from a distance, or like. I also actually did talk to Mako, you know, and stuff, and you know we're actually doing well. So I would say like I'm doing well with him in like a specific area, and with you I'm doing well in this. I feel like dynamic between two people like is very different. It's good in their own way. It's weird. I don't know what it is.
I'd say it's just different. Like there isn't really good or bad. It's like just like, you know, different types of. Because like it's the same for me. Like depends on the person. You just interact with them differently. Like
if I'm gonna have two play-by-plays though, I mean honestly, I don't know if you know mobile esports.
As an organization, yeah, like
as mobile esports, like tournament.
Mobile? Oh no,
like it's called mobile esports.
Okay, no, I don't.
No, mobile esports for COPS and stuff.
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
No,
wow, so
bro, I already told you.
There's this one caster. There's this one caster there. There's this one caster there, Twist. And honestly, I want to cast with him one time. Like that guy's sick. His name is Sudden Death. I don't know if you know him. Sudden Death.
I know him. Yeah, I know him. Oh, I know.
Awesome,
I know
honestly.
Mobile esports.
Yes, he knows. Yeah, bro, imagine him and me in one game. That would be sick. That would be sick. Like both of us are just so energetic and just crazy. I mean, maybe it's too much, but I want to try it. I want to see what happens.
I feel like you could only only like watch a tournament, then like coked out of your mind. Like that would be just too much. That's
what's wrong with too much? I want to try it. I want to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know if people will actually. It's maybe a different style, like maybe a different approach. Analyzing would be weird. I mean, it would just be like exciting analyzing, like with this voice I'm having right, like this voice I'm like putting in the like this tone I'm on right now. Like imagine that while analyzing. Like there's no pause. What's a pause? Like you just continue moving. I think that would be pretty fun to watch. Like it would keep you intrigued with the match.
Yeah, I feel like that would be like I feel like people would either love it or hate it.
Yeah, true. But I want to try it so bad.
Go for it. I want
to try it so bad, Twist.
Yeah,
honestly, for real. If mobile esports hears this, yo boys, give us a shot together. That would be sick. Like we could try it out. Oh man, but back to the casters, of course. We know who's casting. You got me and Mako together. On the European side, you got A-Master and Twist. South America, my boys Pelen and Nikamo. My man said, let's Bora. I still, to this day, don't know what this guy's saying, but I'm assuming he's saying, let's go. So I'm saying, let's Bora. So let's Bora, my boy Nikamo. I don't know, man. Legendary guy. I don't even know what he does and says, and I don't even know him that well, but he's a legend to me. I don't know. It's weird. It's like a relationship you don't have, but actually have in your mind. It's a meme, but like in a funny way, you know. It's Nikamo, the Nikamo, you know, the guy that posts like black hearts and like the skulls with like Let's Bora. That's Nikamo. That's my boy doing his work. But anyways, moving to North America.
I feel like you know way too much about this guy.
You know, all I know is he drops Let's Bora. He drops the black hearts, the skulls, and the fist that points up. Like the let's go. Let's go.
Right. All right.
You know the one guy that says the exact same thing every single time he sees a post.
So he's like South American the baby.
Yeah, South American the baby. Yeah,
right.
He is. Yeah, that's exactly, precisely that. But moving to North America, of course, Cool Mark and Warren. Used to be Sapphire and Warren. I don't know what happened to Sapphire. I heard that she was on a vacation or something. I don't know what happened, but and also I think it used to be A-Master and Tasty Baker, but then you just fell in. You were like, hey, Twist, Tasty's dipping, so. You want to be tasty now? Tasty Twist? Tasty Bacon Twist?
I don't know if it went like that exactly, but
no, I don't think so as well.
I feel like I'm not sure if like Tasty Bacon left or he just like got kicked out, but pretty much I just got approached and was like, all right, I'll try it out, man. And I tried it out. It was fine. It was nice.
True. But yeah, Asia. So, from the Asian region, Mako and Arde. Hey, fun fact, I don't know if you know this, but Mako's actual name is Miko. Oh my god, I messed it up. Miko. Did you know that?
Nope.
Well, now you know. So yeah, everyone's so used to calling everyone's so used to calling him Mako that they just call him Mako.
I'll be able to ace the Critical Ops caster test now since I know this piece of trivia. That's
yes,
good.
you know. I mean, I'm just looking at a website and just copy pasting everything, but anyways, on Capact Esports, they got their like new section and here. So from the Asian region, Mako and Arde will be the casters. So Mako works with Critical Force as an esports and community coordinator. We're excited to see a member of Critical Force as a caster in the newly added circuit region. He's an exciting person with chill Twitch streams, and his cordial nature never fails to please the audience. So, what are your thoughts about Mako? Just straight into it. Have you ever like seen him cast? I think for Rumble, you've seen him a couple of times.
Again, I don't watch Critical Ops Esports, which is kind of a problem, so I haven't seen him. But like when I casted with A-Master for circuit, for the last circuit, like he was in the call a lot. Like, you know, he was just helping and stuff like that. I mean, he just seemed like a very nice, genuine guy, you know, like
he is.
Nothing
Trust
bad
me.
I can say. Yeah.
I mean, we're about to break his record. That's unfortunate. Our record was 1 hour and 30 minutes or something with Mako. So yeah, sorry Mako, I'm sorry. We're gonna break the record. But yeah, he's a chill guy. He's pretty nice. I think one of the nicest. No offense to the others, of course. You guys are all great, but like if I have to choose someone that's like chill and relaxed, and every single time I tell him this, he's like, I don't know. Actually, I don't know, Arde. Maybe it's because we're finished and stuff. I'm like, dude, what do you mean you're finished? Like it doesn't matter. You just chill. You're so chill, like to talk to, and it's never like a hassle or like annoying to talk to him. You know. Like some people, you have like those moments where it's a little annoying, or you're trying to like tell them something, but they won't understand it. And he's just very chill. He just listens, he responds, and he does what he is supposed to do. You know, he's a chill guy. And I respect him, and I think it's great to have the opportunity.
I feel like you guys will have like a good synergy because like you're I wouldn't say over the top, but like you're very energetic, and Mako is like and Mako is
so it's like
way more chill, so you'll have like good synergy where like you level each other out.
We'll see if that happens. Have you already like tested, like tried out to cast together with A-Master? Like, tested a little here and there, like before, of course, season 3, or did you just test it out once before season 2, and then you guys just never really test anything? You know what's gonna go down. Like you have never like tested. You don't like test now, or you haven't talked to him in a while?
No. We just did season 2. It was fine. We got like I mean, at first it was, I wouldn't say awkward. We just we didn't get each other's flow at first, so like I mean it was still good, but like it wasn't like perfect, but I feel like at the end of season 2 circuit we were like really on the same wavelength. Like it wasn't hard for us to cast. Like we got way better at like kind of not cutting each other out and like yes-anding each other rather than like no but, because like especially like in podcasting and in casting, it's very important to kind of you just want to yes-and stuff. Like if someone says something, you say yes. You don't want to ever like go like no. Like that just doesn't flow well. so like
I mean, you can give your opinion. Hey, what's wrong with giving your opinion? What's going on?
Yes, I can give my opinion, but see, it's better for me to like reply yes, I can give my opinion rather than like no, but la la.
No,
like,
I want to.
It just it just sounds better. But yeah, I feel like with A-Master, it'll like we'll probably get on a call before that, just catch up with each other's lives, and we'll be good to go. I feel like in general, I don't know about A-Master, but for me, it's always like I can perform well, especially if like I don't know how it works, but for me, like the kind of the more that I have prepared, the worse I do a lot of the time. So like I'm actually good at kind of doing the best in chaos. So I don't really think it's gonna go badly. I feel like it's gonna be fine. Even better than it's gonna be good. Right. It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be yeah. You won't be able to turn off the stream because of our beautiful combo.
There are also some people that also like the moment it was announced, they were like, "Yo, Arde, finally you're casting Circuit," and then they're like, "Please do it AU next time, please." Like then I'm like, dude, you're supposed to be happy. Stop complaining. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe that will change. I can't promise you guys anything. Like COPS rules everything together. They tied everything up. So maybe they'll let me do EU. I don't know. It depends. Maybe every caster will kind of switch around in every region. I don't think NA and SA will change a lot because like Killmark is from USA and stuff. But I'm from EU. You're from EU. I don't know. Is A-Master from EU? No, right?
No. He's from North. Yeah, he's NA.
But that makes me think, like, why didn't they put me in EU? Is that because Asia is even worse for A-Master to handle? I
feel like true, and also like we had a very good combo with A-Master, so like they don't wanna, even though we had like a good like casting for Klaxon, we also did like good, I'd say, like on almost the same level as me with A-Master. I feel like they just want to stick to what's known, and they know that like our combo actually works out great, so yeah. It's probably that. And I feel like also like we'll see how you do with Mako. Don't
get confused. The only thing I told you is that you can call him Mako. That's what he's used to. But his actual first name is Miko.
All right, so
it's kind of weird when I think
we'll
about
see.
it.
Yeah, I don't know why he did this.
No. There's a whole story behind it. There's a whole story behind it. But it wasn't put on the site, sadly. Like we had, like they had this whole like thing where we had to like, publish things on the side. Like they would be like, okay, so say something about yourself, because that's what they need. Like they'll just make like a small description, and it wasn't put in the description, which was rip. But it would be funny. At least you guys know now, so it's like a podcast exclusive, I guess. I don't know, something like that. But But yeah, that's actually the case. I don't know if I think Mako is like open about this. I think if you ask him like his actual first name or search up his LinkedIn, or I don't know what this guy has, it will just be Miko. But no one like does that. Like even I don't do that. I normally do research like people who I know. Like okay, so this is what he does, and yeah, it's cool to work with him. For example, like if someone were to add you on Discord, you're gonna go to his profile and check. Okay, who's this guy? Why is he adding me? Is this gonna be a troll or not? Oh, he's actually serious. I'm gonna add him. Or oh no, this guy's probably a troll. I might add him. Or he's a troll. You know, so you kind of do your background research. It's not like you're stalking someone, you're just checking. And I think there's a way you could like I think there's a site where it says Miko. I don't remember anymore. There's a place you can check it. Maybe I think it's like the COps team or like Critical Force team or something where they put their names on. I don't remember. Or it was some old Critical Ops video where they had like I think it was like a Christmas video. Oh, bro, I don't even know at this point. But all I know is that they mentioned it before, but I thought it was a different person. Eventually, I realized that it was actually the same person. But yeah, that basically settles that. So that was Mako. Moving over to ya boy, ArdePiertje, Pierre, Genesis, Pierre, with his French accent. So I'm just going to read my description. I'm going to try to not get too excited, but they're being very very nice. That's hard for you, isn't it? Okay, I'll hold myself in. You can do the responding thing. So this is what they wrote about me. So Arde is a young and talented individual with refined communication. Yeah, you heard that, refined, like that sleek skills and casting experience. He has made a name for himself casting Asian Cups and tournaments, bringing a spark in the competitive scene. We all love him in these sudden death hype situations. Is that just? Did we just found like an Easter egg for like sudden death? You know, the other caster from mobile esports. Did they just do that on purpose?
I don't think so. I think it's just like an accident.
What if it is? What if it is like a secret thing?
Yeah,
I don't know about. And then suddenly season 4 we're casting together.
I wouldn't be surprised if you're into conspiracy theories after this. Because
honestly, I just noticed right now, like from reading it right now, I just noticed like sudden death. Hold on. That's the nickname of some other caster.
Did we go to the moon or not?
I think we did. Hype situations, which makes the game even more exciting. Arde also being a growing YouTube streamer is widely known for bloop uploads and entertaining live streams. I don't know what they mean by bloop uploads. Are they talking about my parodies where I was doing autotune and stuff and you replied when they hit that yeah and you laughed or something? I think you even commented on that parody. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, I did, yeah. I feel like they're talking about
Did you like that?
Well, I wouldn't have commented if I didn't, but... Oh, did I like it on YouTube? Oh. But let me, I can...
If you said, like, I hit that,
normally...
I can imagine you laughing at that.
Yeah, normally if I comment, I like it as well. Like,
yes, Twist likes my content. Yo, boys, you know where we're at. We reached a new level. Let's go. That's awesome. No, but yeah, I think that what they put here is kind of like accurate. I don't know about the bloop uploads, but it's calm. And if this sudden death thing, like quote unquote, is like is just a normal way of saying sudden death, like the hype situations, as they put like after that, or if it's like a reference to sudden death, like an actual caster that is casting for mobile esports, because I'm pretty sure COPS knows who Sudden Death is. Like they can't outplay me on that level. I think I've seen them even in the server, in that server. Yo, I gotta go in 5.
I could have just said it if you read it loud.
No, bro. I'm gonna keep it in. I don't care. I'm gonna keep it in, Twist, because it's funny. It's laughable.
This is what they mean by blooper moments. This is a perfect blooper.
Bro,
moment.
it's like a couple of seconds. It's not even that much.
Yeah, I'll leave it in.
Well, yeah, we'll try to speed it up a bit.
I mean, we're like almost already through it, right? Like
yeah, true. Let's go to EU. So, oh wait, I want to hear your opinion about me. I forgot to actually ask you that. So, what's your opinion?
You are the best, most beautiful person I've ever seen and met in my life.
That's a little weird. That's a little weird. I'm 18, but but like you're.
I aspire,
no, be honest. No. Twist. Be honest. Don't worry.
Yeah. What?
Damn, you want to be like me?
Yes.
I don't think you want to be like me. I think that you would lose a lot of subs if you were like me. Like people like your voice. Like if you're gonna be like me, then it's
they like the Latvian depression voice. They do like it. I'll agree with
Hey, don't talk so sad about yourself. Come on, why you sound so depressing, Twist? You're like funny, but there's like this depressing twist. Like, come on, is that like Twist? Is that where you get Twist from? Come on, man. Like,
Yeah, I'm really a twisted and sick individual. You know, people just don't know it. It's my dark side. You know, that's nah, I'm literally my channel is called Twist because I was like 12 years old and there was this sports equipment that had like the name Twist on it, and I was like, hey, this sounds good, I'll use it, and then I just stole it. So there's not really.
And then you talk shit about a team that steals a logo. You're stealing a whole name.
That's true, but
But
I'll think about it. I won't let you
pressure
have
you
the
too
upper hand
much.
in this one.
But I still haven't heard a serious opinion. Like, jokes aside, give me like a solid opinion, because you just give your opinion about Mako. Like, you know, he's chill and stuff. Like, what do you think about me?
I feel like you're very high energy, which is good for just content and entertainment in general. And I feel like you will, like, as I said, it's like a good pairing with Mako because you will kind of level each other out. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't like known you for that long, but we seem to, like, when we casted, it was pretty much the first time we talked in voice call, pretty much, and like we kind of got on the same I don't know, wavelength. Like we just hit it off quite easy to cast. So yeah, I don't know, maybe you're like torturing kittens or something in your private life, but in your public life,
Who knows, man? Otherwise, you can catch up with A Master and ask him what he's doing.
Way too excited about that. But yeah, I mean, like, from what I know you for, like, you're a very fun, high energy dude. I don't know where this is like, I said something in DMs, like, I don't know where you get all the energy from, man. Like, I don't know, do you drink like 5 Red Bulls a day, or is there like something else I don't know about?
Honestly, man, it's just my character. I actually don't know. Actually, there's this Bow 5. I've streamed a full Bow 5 with this energy, and it took 5 hours and 38 minutes. I can send you the link when you have time. You don't have to watch it fully, of course, but there's been like a Ninja Diffuse, like, you know, Genesis' famous Ninja Diffuse. Have you watched that clip on Twitter? No, you haven't? No? Okay. Well, I guess that's like a year ago, so I don't know.
You didn't even give me time to reply, but no, I haven't.
Oh, no, you haven't? Okay, yeah, no, I'm sorry. Too fast.
It's
too quick. I'm trying to like wrap it up because your boy. Okay. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm just a little too fast because I want to move on to the EU side, because I'm like, I want to talk about Twist, you know, like the real Twist, not the fake one.
I don't even know what there's what there is to talk about. I didn't even think we were gonna like go over ourselves. I mean, what's there to say? Like, you know, young, smart, rich, beautiful, funny. You know, the best guy ever. Everyone should aspire to be like me.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. Yeah. This is why I have all the subs. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Exactly.
There's like
we'll go into it. Don't worry about it. But from the EU side, A Master and Twist will bring you a pleasant experience. Okay, that's interesting way of using words. For those of you who aren't familiar with these names, here are some background information about them. Ooh, here's some background information about them. A Master, the only European caster. Oh, this is
yeah,
nonsense.
This is not this is nonsense.
Hold up, only European. What about me, huh? And Twist?
But he's not even European though. That's like another problem.
Hey, what's going on? my man is over there in America. Like, what's going on? Hey, yo, this is a violation to me, to Twist, and every other EU caster. What do you mean the only European? Oh, who has been in esports and gaming professionally for almost 10 years. Oh.
Bro, you didn't continue on.
Yeah, good job, Arde. But they call him a European caster. That makes no sense. Maybe, like, as in streaming for Europe? Like,
I
the
thought
only
that as well,
caster that has been streaming for Europe. I think that would have been a better way to phrase it, but it doesn't matter. We're not gonna cry about this for 10 minutes straight. Is well known for casting community tournaments such as Luck Load esports tournaments and CS:GO tournaments. He's loved by the community due to his unique personality. He does have a unique personality, and he does have a unique voice. It's sick. It's nice. I appreciate him being here and, you know, supporting the community overall. And I guess my personal opinion about him, I feel like in the beginning he wasn't that great. He was good, like, as a caster, but not like as a C-ops caster. But I think over time, you know, he started to, you know, recognize some players, you know, pronounce it the correct way, which is something everyone falls behind. But he just an extra bit because it wasn't familiar. But I really respect his grind, man, because it's a completely different game for him, and for him to, you know, spend his time so much in this game, just, you know, risk it all and see if it works out. it worked out in this scenario, of course. Like they got picked up, he got picked up, streamed for Circuit, and yeah, just overall, very happy. Like just happy overall with how he has been doing so far. And I think you wouldn't really say anything different like that, right? Is there anything else you would like to add to that, or is there something else you want to like point out about A-Master?
No, not really. I mean, we already kind of went over this. Like, he's just, we kind of hit it off with time, and yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a good, casting for both of us again.
Mm-hmm. I guess. Right, well, I mean, we talk so much about A-Master, we don't know what to say right now.
I guess I can read mine. Twist.
No. I'm doing the reading. Doing the reading.
All right, go ahead.
I want to do the reading. No. You told me I have no idea what's going on, so I'm doing the reading. You're not switching roles. You're staying in your role.
Slave.
No, stay your lane. No, but I'll do the talking. You do the opinioning. If that makes sense. Twist. What are the biggest biggest dashing content creators within the critical ops scene, with over 180,000 subscribers on YouTube, with quality, the quick edits, uploading to get that video out and really get views and people enjoy it and get some cash. The quality. No, I wouldn't say it's bad though. I wouldn't say it's bad. If people enjoy it and you don't put like zero effort into it, you put like some effort into it, enough effort, I feel like people should still respect you for it. Like, you're still spending time to bring out content people can watch for free. Like, I don't see why. Okay, anyways, modulate live streams. Modulate, bro, I'm gonna search that word up. What does that mean?
It means like this is what I want to say. This means like infrequent, basically, but they could have just said, Twist is lazy, but it's like they're using like such big league words here. Like, there was another one with like Mako, cordial nature. Like, what it like, bro, this is not the English class. Like, I don't like like I
respect the writers.
No, me too.
Yeah, like, making it, otherwise it would look too basic.
Yeah, but I feel like,
but it's funny.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
True, but you feel like you felt like something. Yeah, Modular live streams is well known by the public, and we are certain that you are excited as us to see him cast and react to your favorite team play. Damn, what an ending. It's like the ending to a story. You're like, we about to dance. That moment when they all dance together, like in a cartoon or something. Like, it's like that ending. Like, favorite team to play, and you're like, dun, 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 dun. And they have like Twist there. Yo, what's going on, Twist there? Straight to the point. But yeah, overall, my opinion about you, I'm not gonna lie. You're very low, like in terms of volume. But I feel like that has its own good side. It's weird. Like, normally when people aren't that as excited, or as they don't put a lot of, no offense, emotion into their words, you would expect that to be very monotone. But you have like such a low voice, like such a low tone, but it's good. Like, it's good. It somehow works for commentary. It's like
it's ASMR. It's basically ASMR. Like, people have actually
no ASMR is no. Do you know this YouTuber called Luna on YouTube?
Yeah, I know him. Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
his voice is so boring, but it's so entertaining to listen to because it's the good boring. The good boring.
No, it's nice to be the good boring.
But it's good. And I feel like you also have like build up your own brand in this community with like this voice, so people recognize you. It's a recognizable monotone voice, which works. And I wouldn't expect that to work, but it works. So I guess I would give you props on that. That's kind of impressive. And overall, I really just like having someone that knows a lot more about the game. And I feel like pairing that up with A-Master, I mean, of course, helping him out early on in the game. Of course, now he knows a lot more, but it's still great to have like a great analyzer. I think you're one of the better analyzers in the community so far, in terms of like, you have a lot of experience analyzing stuff. So I feel like you're one of the greater ones. So yeah, honestly, like one of the best color casters so far, in my opinion.
Let's go.
What I have to say.
Let's go, yeah, baby. Let's go.
You got to get that. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, no offense to Warren and other people that are, of course, color casted, like Sapphire. I feel like you just bring like that like you make the exciting parts feel more exciting, because it's like you're going 10 miles per hour and you go to 50 and back to 10, but you're at 10. And like normally when you're casting, like you want to keep it like 30, 50, you want to go even faster, but when you're going very fast, you don't notice how fast you're going. And you notice that when you switch between A Master and Twist, you kind of like start to notice that. And maybe even more with me and you, like for example. But I don't know if that's a little too much. I have no clue.
Bro, this is like physics lessons with Arde. Like,
yeah, but
you were talking about like velocity and whatnot when he talked about like the.
I'm sorry, it's just
rate.
I like physics. I'm sorry, I like physics.
Fine.
It's one of my favorite topics. It's one of my favorite topics. But yeah, that's what I guess, to put it into words, that's what I just like about you. And so what's your opinion about yourself, Twist? Do you like yourself? Are you happy with yourself?
Yeah, most of the time. It really depends. Like the less I'm doing, the more unhappy I am with myself. But like if I'm working hard and I'm actually like working on stuff, then I'm good. Like yeah, one of the problems is that like I always like need more, so like never feel satisfied with kind of where I am. So that's kind of something. I don't know if I need to fix it, but yeah, it's always like, you know, I don't know. I became like the pretty much most watched YouTuber in Critical Ops, because like all the other ones left, all the other big ones left.
Hey.
And I was like, all right, I mean, I'm at the top, but you know, I want to do something else. So now I'm like focusing more. This is also why I don't upload as much.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
That happens to everyone. Like when you reach the top, I haven't reached the top in terms of like casting for C-Ups, because I don't think I've become, like I haven't beaten Coolmark yet. Like I think when I beat Coolmark, like when I beat him in votes, like with the Galaxy Network thing, I mean they changed their name now. If I beat him, like in terms of votes, if that happens, like I don't know what to do. Like I'll probably be like, wow, okay, so I reached that best caster, but what do I do now? I'm kind of clueless. What should I do? But at the same time, I'm excited to what kind of community tournaments will ask me, and maybe other games. But I'll promise you this: I'll most likely never leave this game. Unless they mess up big time. Like, otherwise, I'll chill here. If I know people here like Twist, like Coolmark, like just awesome people I know here. Yes, Twist, you're awesome. I know.
Oh, you make my heart. You make me
so
blush.
wholesome. So wholesome.
Yeah.
So wholesome. So wholesome out of nowhere. But yeah, as long as there are people here that are enjoying their time, I'm enjoying my time. So yeah, not dipping out anytime soon. So I would just try playing for I mean, if other games ask you, just say sure, but just increase the price and do it ×5. Cause screw those games. Just make it hard for them, so you kind of like stay in your own lane. I mean, not increase it by 5 times, but you know what I mean. Just don't make it as easy for them. You know, make it easier for C-Ops communities to exist. You know, support them and kind of bring smiles to every. Like I get like so many people like typing like, "Wow, Arde, like you're awesome." The moment you got into this type of stuff, like I'm so happy to have you here. And now with Circuit, like some players that are like, I even got do you know Vulgrant? Yep. He's a little bit of a troll. I don't know if you have a lot of time, by the way, but I'm trying to wrap this up. Like he's a little bit of a troll. I'm sorry, Vulgrant. I'm just gonna be honest. He's from Ruthless.
Why is that a bad thing?
But he legit.
I love trolls. Trolling is the best thing ever. Like,
bro, he's like a
huge troll
meme
myself. So.
Okay, so he's a meme, troll, toxic, salty individual, but he's fun. He's a cool guy.
That's exactly me. Like 3 years ago, like I've kind of tamed it down a bit, but like, bro, like I love trolling so much. Not just in Critical Ops, just in general, just like taking the piss out of stuff and just like making fun of stuff. Yeah.
But that's part of the game. I feel like I know this is off topic, but trash talk is part of the game. People can like be like, "Oh, why did you say that? I'm gonna cry. Tell my mom." Like, bro, just get off the internet. What are you doing on the internet? Like, if you go on the internet and you see a word and you're not happy with that word, it's not like we have to remove it because you're getting offended. Like, get out. But that's a different topic that honestly I could talk hours for. But yeah, back to my point, Vulgrant. So Vulgrant basically talked with me, and he personally doesn't really. That's what he told me, of course. I don't know if he will change his opinion now, but he's like, Arde, honestly, Asia's so boring, but I'm just going to watch it because you're casting it. So I'm like, jeez, ego boosting is over. So no, I'm doing my little dance. But no, I hope, like, honestly, I would, of course, be a little jealous, but I hope that there will be, like, more casters for Asia and just overall in general, like, more people coming forward. Because I would love to see some more competition and more people like getting into this type of stuff. Because helping our community tournaments is what we need right now. Like just supporting each other, and I think that just makes this community strong as it is. I feel like that just justifies it, and that brings us to where we are right now. I mean, I didn't start by doing huge tournaments. Like the first tournament I got asked for was for award. It was like a cup. First time I had 30 people watching a live stream. I was like, wow, 30 people watching at the same time. That's so much. And then I hit 200. And I'm like, wow, I'm used to that. It sounds very ungrateful, but you'll get
it's just how it goes. Like once you reach kind of goalpost, you like move the goalpost to a different. Like you just yeah. That's kind of what I'm always like. Not always. That's kind of what I was also talking about. Like not being satisfied with stuff because like you reach one goal and then you're like, all right, well, on to the next one. You know.
It will be exciting for a couple of weeks, and then it just dims down, and then you want, as a person, you want to progress. Progression is what feeds our minds. And, well, I'm getting very, very, very off topic here, but yeah, it just feeds your minds. And, like, I feel like if progression stops, and you start to deprogress or go backwards, and then progress again, it's like, I guess that's how life is. I know I'm going too far right now, but I just want to mention this, because, like, every single time you're down bad, like, not just you, Twist, but just everyone. Think about the fact that you're down bad right now, and the next day you're going to go up again, because you're going to feel, like, just very bad right now, so everything sucks. And then tomorrow you're going to be like, I want to eat breakfast. I'm hungry. And then you eat that tasty breakfast, and you're like, this is good. And then that like, it will go up again. You know, you have your ups and downs. But every single time you're down, just think about the up part that's going to happen soon, and you'll feel better. Honestly, I think that's one of the big things, not just COPS, and just everything in general. If you keep thinking about those things, I think you'll get somewhere.
I think this, like, I kind of agree. I agree with what you're saying, like, partially, but it really depends on, like, what your kind of life philosophy is. Because for me, like, I really, like, that's true that, like, for me, it's all about motion. So, like, it's better for me to, like, fall down than to be, like, kind of stuck and just, like, kind of, you know, not progress at all, not, like, move at all. So, for me, it's like I kind of embrace the suck as well. Like, I'm not like, I want to, you know, it sucks so much. But it's like, yeah, for me, it's all about motion. Like,
so something good's going to happen soon.
Yeah, like the more that you do stuff, the more that you learn, and you can't learn if you're just like sitting on Twitter all day long. So yeah, so it's like
ratio. Yeah, if you're typing ratio, I think there's a lot more wrong.
You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it.
I don't think you're not going to make it. Oh man, yeah. Oh wow, what a topic. It's been taking a lot of time. Anyways, we're gonna try and wrap this up quickly with NA and SA. I mean, SA is typed in SA Portuguese. O primero nada mais nada menos que o nosso Guaranicamo. Nicamo. Okay, so that's done. Dear English readers, what an honor to be able to be present once again. They typed it in English. Let's go. Let's bora. Is what Nikamos would say in a situation like this. But NA. On the NA side, Coolmark and War will be your hosts and casters. Wait, so NA will be getting hosts and casters, as in like two hosts, two plus. Nice writing. Good job. No, of course we're not gonna bash them on that. But Coolmark is a widely recognizable critical ops influencer with young spokesperson skills. He's popular amongst, that's a little bit sus, the community for his Twitch live streams and exciting YouTube uploads. His extremely likable personality combined with perfect commentator voice, which I do actually agree upon, makes him one of the best casters within the mobile gaming scene. Coolmark also managed to reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube just before casting the first season of Critical Ops Circuit. Yes.
Woohoo.
I mean, I don't think we're going to talk that much about Coolmark. I mean, we all know who Coolmark is, how he's been doing. He's been streaming those, I think those big games, like because of how small COPS was a couple of years ago. He even streamed like those huge tournaments. Like they actually had people like move over to a specific location to give everyone like tickets, like Hammers players and the stuff. I think there was like a 10K prize pool. You had like Gangstars that talked about how they were family and stuff. And then they separated a month later. So weird. But yeah, Coolmark, great individual. Not really much to talk about, I guess. We all know who Coolmark is. I even did a podcast with him. I don't think we need to talk a lot about Coolmark. Do you have anything to say about Coolmark before we move over to Warren?
Nope. like I don't know. It's just like in general, I just don't like. Like I have my opinions about people, but I don't like kind of talking about them because like they're gonna be both like Coolmark and Warren. They're both good guys, and I mean as much as I've talked to them, I've talked way more with Coolmark, but they're cool. But like I feel like I don't know, I just don't like really giving my opinion about people because then if I always want to say how it is, and then if I say how it is, I'm also going to say the bad stuff, which is not a lot. Everyone has their good and bad sides, but I don't want to it's fine.
Wait,
it's fine.
you did okay? So you didn't have this when we were talking about A Master, so you already messed up.
That's true.
You already messed up. You already messed up, Twist. You already messed up.
Yeah.
So there's no. You already passed no return. Black hole. That event horizon. When you go past the event horizon, you already went past the event horizon. I don't know how you want to get back from that one, but it's calm. If you wanted me to cut it out, I can cut it out.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Alright, calm.
Yeah, I mean, there's just the thing is
as a caster, opinion as a caster, not as a person. Of course.
Yeah,
We're not talking about personality.
I kind of form my
as a
opinion.
Caster?
Yep. I feel like Warren.
Just form your opinion. Everyone can have an opinion. I feel like that's like the same thing. Like a lot of people tell me okay, Arde, I do like it when you talk fast, but sometimes I have no idea what you're saying. I'm like, that's something I can work on. Thanks. And they're like, I don't want to be mean. You're a great caster. I don't want to be mean. Dude, don't worry. It's good. Just be honest. Don't be so. Don't feel like you're talking in mean words. Don't feel like you're talking quote unquote shit about me, because that's not what you're doing right now. You're just being honest, giving your opinion, your perspective, and it's useful. Just be honest. That's all. I don't mind getting criticism. I feel like if you can take criticism, that's already something you should be respected for. So Twist, don't worry. Just unleash the beast. Just be nice. Just be simple.
Coolmark is a very good caster, and he's he's really grinding it. Coolmark, as long as I've known him, he's always kind of on the grind. So as a caster, he's really progressed, and yeah, he's just a great caster in my opinion, because he's actually worked a lot on it. As for Warren, I feel like he's done a good job, since he's so new to the critical ops scene. I think for Circuit, they literally got him a few weeks before, so it's also I feel like he's doing good for kind of his not maturity, but for what he had and where he came from. I feel like he's doing a good job. And I also think that I feel like, especially for casting, and there's two casters, it's more important how the duo works rather than how they are on their own, because there could be two great casters, but when they come together, it's just doesn't kind of, it's still good, but it doesn't kind of work out. So I feel like Coolmark and Warren also have a good duo, so they can kind of, it's good. It's good. I feel like North America has a really good talent pool for this upcoming circuit.
Mm-hmm. All right, there you go, Twist. Are you all right now? You can finally breathe. You're cool now. You just.
I'm good.
You feel the air coming through.
Yeah.
No, of course, we're just exaggerating here, but yeah, same thing as you said. I don't really know that much about Warren actually. I wouldn't say he's bad. I still feel like there's a lot that he needs to progress on. Coolmark, I'm not even gonna say anything. He's good. I don't know. If I say something, it will just only make it look bad. Because there's nothing really I can say about him. I think I've already talked so much about that guy, and also with the guy, he's chill. Coolmark's a chill guy. Grinds a lot, not only on COPS and other things. He studies. He is. I think one of the most. I think no offense to you, Twist, or anyone else that I'm not except Coolmark, but I think one of the most people that you could be I really respect that guy, because he's not been he's not made any issues, created any issues. He's not leaked anything. He's not being an annoying person. He's just doing his thing, and he's doing it very well so far. I don't know how he does outside of COPS, but he still stays close to COPS. He doesn't dip out. He's been here since the beginning, or I would assume he's since the beginning, right? He's been here since 2015, 2016, right? Something like that. I think around that time.
Yep. He's he played Bullet Force at first, I think, but or whatever was
that
called.
Game, that game.
Yeah. But he's definitely.
But
one of the
I just respect the fact that he's just still here. I just respect that. I feel like that's something that you can respect someone for, supporting this game in a lot of ways competitively. I think 50% competitive is Coolmark from the past. It was Coolmark, because there weren't a lot of good streamers. I mean, now I joined the side. I got good internet, and I'm an exciting person. So woohoo, new caster, A Master came through. Twist, you were finally asked. I mean, you didn't even know you had it in you. You're so good that you didn't even know you had it in you, Twist. How does that feel?
It's more like I have a lot of potential, but I also tend to waste it a lot. So it is what it is. But yeah,
you're lazy. I mean, you already mentioned that you were lazy, so I guess maybe that's why. But hey, you were good enough to be asked without you actually looking forward to maybe going for it. Also a good thing. But hey, anyways, let's top it off with South America. Darius went on honors to able to present throughout this brief article caps. The first caster is nothing more, nothing less than our dear Nikamovic. I don't know if that's the way. Nikamo is a critical ops player and streamer through this many years. We have seen that his goals have not changed over time. He continues to use his methods to try to influence current players, just like he influenced the former members of his clan. Nikamo does this through combine essential aspects of our lives, such as principles, values, respect, and teamwork. As a streamer, he believes that his reach will be far greater than as the leader of a competitive clan. We see this through the fact that he's currently one of the greatest influences of the South American region. Yeah. And next, we have our lovely Pelin. Pelin is a former competitive player of Critical Ops, having participated in some major tournaments by big teams. However, it did not work out very well, as he had to focus on just one thing, being a content creator. Pelin has since had several achievements over time. One of them is having his own skin. Bro, I swear, imagine my face on a knife. That shit would sell so good. So good. Like, look at my profile picture, Twist, and imagine that being a karambit. Honestly, I would buy that. That would be my first ever microtransaction spend. Period. I would probably get it for free if they were to ever do that, but you know what I mean. Would you buy it?
Yeah, of course. I'd buy it. Like, I'd make another account just to buy it again.
That stuff would look so good. It would look so... I can just imagine it just on a knife. Bro, it would be such a meme. Perfect marketing. Anyways, back to the point. He had his own skin on a Eurasia weapon, and since then he has not stopped growing. Currently, Baron continues to record his gameplay posted in which he has more than 286,000. I'm sorry, Twisty beat you. Subscribers. And Pelin is now one of the biggest content creators within the critical ops scene, especially in South America. Now about these two casters. We both are from EU.
I feel like
we have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, I feel like there's
people are.
Like it's hard to comment on how good or bad of casters they are since we just don't talk their language.
But you can tell they're grinding. You can tell they're grinding. They still haven't been swapped out. They're still doing great. There's like no competition between like them and someone else. Like but it's good that he muted himself. I think Twist has to go in like a couple seconds, so I don't want to.
No, it's fine. Right? It's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay, but yeah, okay. So basically, both sides, Nikamo and Pelin. Honestly, I know Nikamo has been checking up with the scene a lot. He's been doing mad things, and I'm just proud of him as a person. Like, he's a chill guy. Don't really know him that well personally, but from like a grind level, like from a distance, like same thing with like Warren, Cool Mark, A-Master. You don't know them personal, but you know them from a distance. They're doing well. You would respect them. Like, for SA, like they're doing a lot. Nikamo, is pretty known in there, and yeah, I just really respect them as individuals. They're doing a lot for SA and keeping it alive. I mean, not keeping it alive as in they're their only piece of fire they have, but they're doing a lot of a good margin. Let's just put it into that words. They're helping out a lot. Motivating players. Supporting them, talking to them, being influential in a good way. We hit 2 hours. Wow.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Mako. I'm so sorry,
fine.
Mako.
No, it's fine. I mean, yeah, I feel like we went over the casters pretty well. Is there anything else
you don't want to say anything?
Nope.
No,
I can't really say anything because like I don't know their language, so it's like I don't know how good or bad they are at casting.
But from like hearing their like talk and overall, just from a grind perspective, you would have like the same opinion as me. You don't know them, but they're doing pretty well. And from what you've like seen over time,
I'm happy that I made it, basically. I guess, but I have like no opinion.
It's like a I don't care, but I'm happy for you situation. It's like an I don't care, but I'm happy situation.
Like that meme where like someone sends you a long text and you reply with, "I ain't reading that. I'm sorry that happened," or "Good for you." Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, basically, but in a good way, not in a satire in a monotone way. Basically, just in a happy way because you wish them the best. Basically, you care. But yeah, that's it, bro. I don't have anything else. Like, I'm just looking through stuff. I mean, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Twist, you wanna end this off with something else that's on your mind? Like you forgot to record? Did you forget to record?
Yes, unfortunately.
That's how unfortunate. Well, anyways, I guess we have to redo it.
another 2 hours down the drain.
Another 2 hours to grind, right? But if there's anything else you want to tell, of course, if you want to say, then you can do it right now before we end it off.
Subscribe to Arde. He's the best commentator I've ever met. So go click that sub button. Go click that like button.
The best? Better
Yeah.
than Sudden Death? Yeah? You sure? Honestly, I would even say that he might be better than me. I'm kind of scared.
Whenever I watch Sudden Death, I didn't really enjoy it. So yeah, you're definitely better than him.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, this is what happens if you want me to say it how it is, you know, like it's just
How it is? You mean from your perspective? I actually
Exactly.
enjoy the guy.
Exactly. Like yeah, of course.
Don't listen to him,
like
Simon.
everyone, it's not like
Don't listen to him.
It's
Don't
not like
listen to him.
it's not like my opinion is better or worse or like more valuable than yours, but like from my perspective, I feel like he's just over the top. I don't know, but it's fun.
So, Mr. Monkey Twist.
Talking about
I'm just looking at Discord. I'm like waiting for you to like talk, and then I'm looking at your monkey pic with the mic.
That's not a mic. That's a bong.
Oh, I'm sorry. I still have like vision. I still have like eye issues right now, so I don't really see it that well. It's a little blurry. Yeah, no, it's surgery. But all right, boys. I think we're gonna end it off. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know you enjoyed these 2 hours and 5 minutes of your life wasted on this podcast, but
no, it was fun. It was fun. I feel like I got like a better sense of. I feel like, you know, since I haven't been in the critical ops scene for a while, and I just got a better like sense and grip of what's happening right now in the competitive
and
scene.
I can revive my channel with your name, so I guess that's
there you go.
No, but it was a pleasure to have you here, Twist, and yeah, and I'll see when I can drop this online. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and if Twist doesn't want to, you want to do the outro?
Yeah, of course. Go like the video, guys, for 10 years of good luck. If you want to add 2 more years of good luck to that luck count, then you got to subscribe as well, and you got to turn on the notifications. So every time that Arde uploads, you can be the first one to watch, first one to comment. As we all know, if you comment first, you add another 5 years of good luck to that, and you stand a chance to participate in a Lamborghini giveaway. So if you want that Lambo, guys, you gotta like, you gotta sub, you gotta turn on notifications. And yeah, I will just end with that. Remember to like, sub, and turn on notifications. Hope you guys enjoyed and have a good day. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.